on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post show for September 1st, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Friday nights, wherever you may be. Holy shit, I actually did not fuck up the date this time. Usually, when it's the start of a new month, I always fucking, just mess things up. But we did not do that tonight, boys. We are in this thing. And tonight's Friday Night SmackDown was not bad whatsoever. It was just a confusing ending, to say the very least. I got my guy Nate here, and Loft's going to join us in just a little bit. Nate, how'd you feel about the show overall tonight, man? I don't think it was a bad show by any means. Obviously having John Cena there was definitely, the part of it that basically pumped up the show and its excitement for a little bit. But other than that, it was just a normal, regular, everyday SmackDown that had a confusing ending for a main event.
Yeah, same. Feel the same way. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed the team of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
I loved it.
Um,
Loved it.
I
Loved it.
love that. Um,
I think that's
ho-
exactly what both of them need right now.
yeah, if they could have them team up for like a little while, I feel like they could probably like become something more serious, and they could actually
Yeah.
like go towards the tag team championship maybe. But yeah, it seemed like both of their characters like match well together. They both
Yep.
um have like pretty much the same wrestling style. So like it kind of just fit, and I'm also glad that they won too, which is
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Um,
I was shocked that they won, but I'm glad that they won.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, same. And of course, you already know I was super geeked to see my guy Johnny back.
Do
Yeah,
do do do.
yeah, do
The
do
goat
do. You
is
can't
back.
see me. My time is
Mr.
now.
You Can't See Me Man is back.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
was
Love it, man.
extremely happy,
And he
screamed my
looks
head off.
great. He looks fantastic. Like
Yeah,
the guy the guy probably lives in the gym, but who cares, with everything going on with the whole writer strike and everything like that, he probably has nowhere else to go. So
right.
with the gym and uh him being back in WWE for a lot longer than honestly a lot of us anticipated, this could be a nice little run that we have here when it comes to John Cena. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, indeed. I can't wait about 2 months of John Cena, including not only live appearances but actual wrestling matches as well. So
Yeah,
looking forward to that. And also he's going to be here in Milwaukee on October 27th when they come to SmackDown here. So I get
it's
to see
awesome.
my guy live again.
Yeah, we're
That's
fine.
going to be
Like
fantastic.
all of us are probably going to be able to see John Cena live. For us here in the East Coast or whatever, you
Yeah.
guys over there in the Milwaukee area, it's going to be a fun time, man. I've already seen Cena live before, even before this whole, like last few runs that he has had, but
Yeah.
there's nothing like seeing John Cena live. Is this your first time seeing him live or no?
No, this will
No?
be
Okay. Yeah.
my third time seeing him
Yeah.
live.
So
So yeah.
but either way, I mean, there's nothing like seeing John live. So I mean, it's
Right.
awesome
Yeah.
to see John, being back in WWE, and it's definitely like he's definitely on his last legs. I mean, I think we all know that, but at the end of the day, whether it is his last legs or not, when it comes to him just being a part of the in-ring action, it, it's just always awesome just to see Cena back. So,
Right.
um, no, it's great. It's great. It doesn't matter what honestly Cena does, as long as we honestly just see him. No pun intended. It's fucking crazy. as long as we honestly just see him, I mean, it's awesome just to uh, feel that atmosphere because he brings that atmosphere no matter where he is. The whole thing about you can't see me and us seeing it's the whole fucking thing. But you know what I mean. But
Oh man.
yeah, what's up, Josh? Yeah, but it definitely does look like that your dad is back. There you go. um, but guys, it looks like John is back for a little while longer. than what a lot of people anticipated. It looks like about a 2-month run, like Nate said. Um, but it looks like there's some big plans in the works in this 2-month run for John. Um, Obviously, he is the host of WWE Payback tomorrow night, and apparently, from what he said on a backstage interview with Kathy Kelly after the show and during his promo tonight, he just found this out. Now, I don't know if he was just saying that just for, us, the crowd, or us at home, or if he legitimately did just find out. But regardless, he is going to be the host of Payback. And whenever somebody is the host of a wrestling show, something's bound to happen.
Yeah,
So,
anything can happen.
yes, especially in this goddamn company. So, I ask you, with all the intentions in the world, to try to figure out what do you think Cena's going to be doing other than just hosting this show? Because something's happening when it comes to John.
I really don't know yet. Um, like
Yeah,
like like you
and
said,
that's fine.
Phil.
That's honestly fine because I want to not know really.
Yeah, like you said, Phil. There was plans talked about, which we'll get into later. But as far as right now, I really don't know. I don't even know who I would want to see him feud with
Right.
right now with him returning back. I'm just happy to see him back.
Yeah,
I'm glad that he's looking good,
he's
and
looking good.
yeah, looking good, and yeah, I'm just I just want to see him for the next 2 months. So
It's
yeah,
just the giddiness that you have when it comes to John Cena
yeah,
finally
yeah,
being
yeah,
back.
yeah.
It's just awesome. We don't care what he does. It's just gonna be great seeing him back in a WWE
Right.
ring. Um, he's gonna give Grayson Waller, gonna hit Grayson Waller with an AA. I actually do have some kind of theory when it comes. Oh, no pun intended again. He teamed with him
Theory.
tonight. Jesus Christ. But I do have a theory when it comes to Grayson Waller, if that's with Cody Rhodes, possibly involving John. So we'll get into that when we definitely do something there. I don't know what we are going to be doing tomorrow. I don't know if everybody's going to be available for WWE Payback predictions. Um, if we are, then you'll be seeing us earlier on in the afternoon. If not, then you'll just be seeing us for the review. It is what it is. Oh wait, honestly, I don't know. I don't know because I'm going. I'm not going to Payback, guys. Don't worry about that. But I am going to be in Philadelphia tomorrow, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do something. But if we are, we'll let you guys know. Um, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be happening tomorrow, but definitely be on the lookout for anything OTB. Um, well,
And
I just
then
lost everything.
phone
I
phone
lost my
going
entire
crazy
train of
over
thought because
there,
I
Phil.
didn't think of anything. I didn't think of anything. I didn't know what was happening. I completely forgot I was going to be in Philly tomorrow. Um, but look, I'll keep you guys posted on social media or whatever because of whole TikToks and everything like that. I'll have my predictions anyway on my TikTok page tomorrow. I got to record that or re-record that, but because the file got corrected again. What the fuck is going on with my phone? I need a new phone. I got the 11. We're like generations away from the 11 now. I got to get back into it. Um, but yeah, well, I'll get you guys my predictions tomorrow, and we'll figure things out when it comes to me being in Philly. Why am I going to Philly? I'm meeting Loft tomorrow again. I'm meeting Loft tomorrow again. We're going to Dave and Buster's for a watch party. Um, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome just to be somewhere. We couldn't get payback tickets. We wanted to so badly, but Hershey, Pennsylvania, it was gonna be like a 5-hour drive for me. Not gonna work out. It was not gonna work out. But at least we can get, together for payback and just enjoy that show together. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um, let's talk John Cena. Because John Cena is not only being the host of WWE Payback, Nate, but it looks like there's some plans in the works when it comes to him being a part of WWE over the next 2 months of him being, back. WWE presents Payback, the premium live event this Saturday. one day before John returns to WWE TV tonight on Friday Night SmackDown at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's hilarious. That's the name of the arena that they were in tonight. The former WWE champion will go to India with the company in their upcoming WWE Superstar Spectacle show at the GMC. Sorry, people. Bala Yogi Indoor Stadium. It's how it's spelled. I guarantee you, I butchered that. And again, sorry to the people in India. Um, Indoor Stadium on Friday, September 8th. So next week, they're gonna be in India on a Friday. So I don't know if that's SmackDown because it doesn't say it's SmackDown. It says it's a superstar spectacle. So I don't know. Is SmackDown even going to be on Friday?
I make like so from what
Is this
me and Law.
televised?
No, it's not televised. So that's what I was about to say because me and Loft talked about it too, and they said that it's just a live event, but it's not televised, which is dumb as crap.
Yeah, like I
So,
would want to see this.
yeah,
It's their
like
first time
bro,
in India and God knows how long, or first time ever. Like, dude, I would want to see that.
yeah, I would love to see that, but it's not going to be televised. So we're gonna watch a pre-taped SmackDown while they're there doing their thing,
So they're
and we
probably
can,
taping this shit now.
yeah.
Okay, so the people that got, oh Jesus, we would have been there for ages then if that was the case tonight. Okay. Um, actually, no, because I mean I've been to Dynamites before, and they've done Rampage tapings, Dynamite show, Ring of Honor stuff. Yeah, you'd probably be there for the same amount of time, 4 or 5 hours, but still, that's a
Yeah,
long ass time. Um, but yeah, so I mean they're gonna be there in India next week, so it's gonna be a pre-taped show. Interesting. God damn it. I wanted to see that, man. That sucks. Because I think it's like Cena and Rollins versus like Imperium.
no, it's Cena and Rollins against Indus.
Indish. I swore to you, I thought it was gonna be Indus versus the tag team champions. I thought they were gonna do it. I thought they were gonna do Sammy and KO versus Indus, and I swear to you, I thought we were gonna see new tag team champions. But thank God not. Thank God. All right. I thought it was Imperium.
Yeah,
Um.
because they like Sammy and KO have the Judgment Day tomorrow night. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that couldn't. I mean, they could have still done something Friday
Oh right.
next
Yeah.
week. Um. But yeah, I could have sworn to you because they were in India. I thought Indus were going to get a tag team title opportunity, and knowing WWE and the politics over there, if we saw new tag team champions, I was not going to be shocked. I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed, but I would not have been shocked. Um, it is. Wait, now Deontay is saying
Wait,
I'm right.
it is Sammy and KO. Hold
now,
on.
now I gotta look this
Uh,
up because
Cena and Rollins versus Imperium. Hold
superstar,
on. Yeah, I gotta look this up too. Hold on.
superstar spectacular. All right, okay, let's take a look at the card. All right,
Let's go.
Cena and Rollins versus Imperium, and oh my god, it is.
Oh, it
Oh
is?
my god,
Okay.
I see. I thought I was right. I thought I saw that somewhere. It's
I thought it
legitimately the
was
thing.
Indus. Yeah.
It's
My
KO
bad.
and Sammy versus Indus, Sangha and Veer.
Yeah, my bad. I thought it was the other way around.
We, I, I'm scared again. I'm scared again.
And
We
we
we we
won't
we
get
might
to
have new tag team
watch it.
champions, and I don't want that.
And we won't get to watch it, which is stupid. It's dumb. I would love to watch that.
I feel like we got to watch the other Superstar Spectaculars, though. I could have sworn we got to. Huh. Because this isn't the first time they've done this, the Superstar Spectacular. They've done this, I believe, like 2 years ago. In 2021.
I think,
I might be wrong on that, but
yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about too. That was the one where Edge and Seth had the Hell in a Cell match, right?
from what I know, no. I think they were over. I think they were somewhere else, but um, Edge and Seth, Hell in a Cell. I'm gonna have to look this up too.
Oh, that was in Saudi Arabia. My
That was in
bad.
Saudi, yeah. That
Yeah,
was at
that
Crown
was in
Jewel.
Saudi.
That was at Crown Jewel. Um, it was in the Thunderdome, and it was televised. So yeah, I could have sworn they did that like 2 years ago, because it's oh wait, and it does say here, they did it on January 22nd, but they aired it on the 26th of 2021. So I don't know what date that was. It was 2 years ago, but they definitely did do a Superstar Spectacular before. The match card for that, Nate: Finn Balor versus Guru Raj. Uh,
Who?
some guy that he's probably fired now. Um, Shanky,
Yeah,
Giant
Shane.
Zenzar, Rey
Who, bro?
Mysterio,
Who
and
are these people?
Ricochet defeated Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, King Corbin, and Shinsuke Nakamura in a an 8-man tag team match. I don't know who Zenzar is, but I know who Shanky is. I don't know why they
Zenzar.
teamed with Rey Mysterio and Ricochet. Interesting. Um, AJ Styles defeated Jeet Rama. Who are these people?
Jeet Rama.
Charlotte defeated Serena Santu and Bailey. Oh wait, no. Charlotte and Serena Santu defeated Bailey and Natalia. And then Drew McIntyre and Indus Sher defeated Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys and Samir and Sunil Singh. I remember that main event for whatever reason, but I do remember that. And it is kind of funny now that Indus Sher and Jinder Mahal are a thing. Yeah, no, dude, that show fucking sucked. What happened? What did I just read to you guys? That was bad.
Oh my God.
Look, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. You can't watch it because it's not televised, so I'm not gonna watch it anyway. I don't even care about the spoilers. Like, I really don't care. But regardless, he's going over to India, back to Cena. Person that actually cares about this right now. Cena is slated to team with the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins to team up against. Am I right yet? Yes, it's Ludwig Kaiser,
Ludwig
and
Kaiser.
Giovanni Vinci.
Giovanni Vinci. And that
Freaking love you,
ain't
Samantha.
not all.
Freaking love you, Samantha. If you're watching this, I love you. I don't even care. Hi, Ricochet. Hi, bud.
Gonna hit you with
Um,
the meanest 630 centon.
look, I don't care. It's Samantha Irvin, bro. I'll let. Cena. Yeah, so I read that part. WWE is also confirmed Cena for SmackDown events on the following dates. So the 15th in Denver, the 22nd in Glendale, Arizona, the 29th in Sacramento, the 6th of October in St. Louis, October 13th in Tulsa, Oklahoma, October 20th in San Antonio, Texas. October 27th in Milwaukee. There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
that was apparently the last date that it showed. So, Cena will be appearing at Payback. At WrestleVotes reported today that they've heard Cena will be the show's special guest, which is 100% correct because he will be the host of the show. Payback slot matches include WWE's WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm very excited about that main event. They actually announced that as the main event tonight on SmackDown, which I mean I don't understand why it wouldn't be. So good for them. The World Heavyweight Championship finally gets the main event at pay-per-view. They created this
That's dope.
championship for all the wrong reasons, but finally they get that title in the main event.
Oh, I noticed something too. I don't know if you did too. But when they were endorsing Cena with the Superstar Spectacle,
Mhm.
they endorsed him with Seth Rollins as the World Heavyweight Championship, as the World Heavyweight Champion. So is that kind of a spoiler to let people know, like, hey, Seth was winning at Payback, or what do you think about that?
No, I mean that could actually happen. Yeah, I mean I honestly have Seth winning anyway, but I mean like there's like at least like a 5 to 10% chance of me that I want Shinsuke to win this thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want Shinsuke to win the thing so bad, but I kind of have Seth retaining. So there's a spoiler for you guys for me in my
All right, cool,
prediction.
cool, cool, cool.
But I definitely do have Seth winning, but I want Shinsuke. I think Shinsuke's deserved a world title shot for so long.
Yeah, I want Shinsuke to win too, just because, like you said, he had he should have won against AJ back in the day, but
Yes,
they didn't.
yes.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
WrestleMania that was, I believe that was 34. He definitely should have won the
yeah,
title then.
yeah. If
I
he
mean,
didn't
yeah, sure,
win,
Shinsuke Nakamura was the low blow merchant at the time, but you know,
I hated it. I
it
I hated
I absolutely. You know what? I always think
I hated
about
it.
what Wrestle Talk would have been like during times where Wrestle Talk wasn't a thing. Like, I want to know what Wrestle Talk would have been like during the Daniel Bryan rise to WrestleMania 30. I would have loved to see Wrestle Talk during that time of like the low blow merchant of Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, I think of these times where Wrestle Talk wasn't even a thing, but I'm like, if Wrestle Talk was a thing, what would it have been like?
You're
Because,
like,
like,
another one,
people would probably still be pissed off about that time.
another one, another low blow. Aw.
So I mean, it's crazy, but so Seth and Shinsuke in the main event, Trish and Becky in a goddamn steel cage match. I fucking hope that show ends, or the shit ends at Payback. I need it to end. I honestly want both of them off my TV forever, forever, forever. And I said what I said. I don't care. I don't care. Becky is terrible. Trish is terrible as a heel. She should have never been a heel in the first place. I don't care. Thank you, Trish. I love you. I absolutely love you. I mean, you can. I love you. Thank you, Trish. But damn, you're a terrible heel. Um,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I went off there, but it is true.
No, no, no. You good. Yeah, yeah. It's facts. So
The undisputed tag team titles on the line as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defend against Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a street fight. That's honestly just to cause more friction between the Judgment Day members. That's what I think, at least. So, um,
well, if it's a street fight, you already know that there's gonna be a lot of interference in that match. It's gonna be freaking
JD
JD
McDonough
pops up,
inserted right there.
Dominic pops up, Rhea pops up.
Yeah. Um, then we got the Women's World Championship on the line as Rhea Ripley defends against Raquel Rodriguez. I'm hoping for the best when it comes to that match, but come on, mommy's got this.
Yes.
I'm hoping for the best for Raquel. Like, I want her to be the I want her to be like her toughest challenge yet.
Yeah, because so like recently Rhea haven't had like a lot of competition, so I
No,
think this is like her like best competition in a while. So hopefully this is like a fantastic match.
right. So, I mean, we got that. Obviously, the Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes. Um, Kind of shocked that Cody doesn't actually have a match, but you know what? I think this is all to just to set up Cody's next feud. Um, Now who that feud might be, I think Cena's gonna get involved in this. I
You
do.
said you
I
said in
don't
which
know how, I don't know why, but I do. I think Cena's gonna get involved.
in which match?
In the Grayson Waller effect
Oh, the Grayson Waller effect.
with
Oh, with
Cody.
Cody.
I think we might be setting something up between Cena and Cody. And I would love that personally because I'm a massive Cena and Cody fan. So like I'll give you my money if you just want it at this point. But I mean, Cody already got, the like half the torch passed out to him by Brock. He needs that other half, and I believe Cena has that other half. So if Cena and Cody go at it, it can mean something, bro. I really do think that it could mean something.
Yeah. That yeah, like I guess definitely see like something going on between there. Um I don't know if this is a part where we talk about that or if we're gonna wait a little bit more to talk about it.
Right,
But uh yeah, I could definitely see something with them two. Like I said, I don't see anybody else that right now as to who Cena can feud with. Maybe he could go back to a little history with Austin Theory since he was the one that beat him at WrestleMania. Maybe I don't know. Um,
yeah,
but Cena could pretty much feud with anybody and it'll be fire. Like they got to do something since Roman isn't there anyway. So I feel like this is the reason why they had Cena come back just because Roman isn't there right now. So
right. And he's not even gonna be supposedly he's not even gonna be there for Fastlane either. So they need something.
God dang,
Um,
Roman, sheesh.
yeah. So I mean, it's basically the 2 months, bro. It's basically the 2 months, the payback month and Fastlane. Um, so I mean, yeah, it definitely could mean uh, it definitely could be the reasons as to why Cena's back. Now, also, if my thing is correct, Cody would have to move over to Friday nights, which I don't think would be honestly an issue because Miz has been on Friday nights when he's been a Raw superstar, and LA Knight has been a it has been a SmackDown superstar, and he goes over to Monday Night Raw at times because of his feud with The Miz. So I don't really think it's going to be all that big of an issue. And if anything, if we are going to get Cody and Roman again at WrestleMania, which is what's still being rumored by now, you got to get him over to SmackDown anyway.
Right.
So, I mean, if Cody does move over to SmackDown just now so that he can do this thing with John and stay there, it could work. Now, I don't want
Yeah.
him to just randomly show up on the SmackDown.
Right. So
Do like a trade, do something. Explain to us why Cody's all of a sudden on SmackDown. Do something.
so I'm guessing it is a teaser to that.
But it definitely doesn't matter. The draft does not matter. You're right, Josh.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is a teaser to that because Phil, I don't know if you know this too, but Cody put out his schedule for this month of
Of
with the
course I did.
cities that he's going to, and one of
Yep.
them is a random SmackDown.
Now, the last time he did that, he was only on a dark show, in a dark match.
Oh, okay.
But
But yeah,
who knows? Maybe it could be like an actual SmackDown, um, or he could be just in another dark match again. But I did see that. Um, I want to. try to go back there, because if it's one of those dates that Cena is also on, then I might be onto something.
So crack the code.
So let's see. First of all, I mean, Cody posted a picture of this little guy. Adorable. I don't know if he got a new dog or not, but that's adorable. Oh my god. God, I love dogs. But here it is. Um, Boston, Massachusetts. Not Jesus, next week.
Oh, he's gonna be in SmackDown next week.
Next week, shit. September 15th is the first date on seeing the SmackDown events. Damn it. Okay. We'll see. We'll figure it out though. But it's next week apparently. Yeah. That's the only SmackDown event that he has. Damn it. Okay. I thought I cracked something. Shit. I'll figure it out though. But Cena's back, y'all. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Seeing Cena back, it's gonna be great. But I do see something happening when it comes to Cena and Cody Rhodes in the future. Maybe not now, but also in the future. And then hopefully, look, I want to see Cena at WrestleMania, man. I know it's probably, way too much to ask for Cena, but I want him at WrestleMania. I want him there. I want him there. Personally. I think it would be great. But yeah. We'll see what happens. John Cena back. Let's fucking go. All right. Let's get right into Friday Night SmackDown, guys. If you guys enjoy what you heard so far, hit the like button, turn on the bell for all notifications. Go down into the link in the description for all the social medias down there. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram at @feelingmatt_. Go down into the link in the description for the OTB merchandise. Go get your merchandise today for OTB. My merch link and Lost merch link is down there in the description below as well. Go get something from WWE Shop because my personal affiliate link is down there below. Like I said, it's my personal link, but anything that I get will go back directly to the channel. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I will be doing an unboxing later on this month because I got something Bray Wyatt related. And obviously, the whole Bray Wyatt situation. All the proceeds that you get from Bray Wyatt's merch goes directly to JoJo and the family. Bray Wyatt, considering that I still can't fucking believe I'm saying this. He recently passed away. I'm gonna fucking cry again. But guys, go get anything Bray Wyatt merch. If there is honestly anything left, I wanted to get a goddamn I wanted to get a t-shirt the other day. God dang, site doesn't have them. So we'll see. But honestly, that's great because obviously that means just everybody just went to the site and bought them all. So it's great for them. But if anything, go get anything Bray Wyatt merchandise wise. Support the family, support OTB by clicking the link, and support just support Bray Wyatt in the toughest times. So what else? Oh, SeatGeek, the official sponsor of tonight's show. Use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase using SeatGeek. And we love being a part of their family. They love being a part of ours. Sorry for getting that. Sorry for bringing the room down a little bit about that whole Bray Wyatt talk. But yeah, WWE Shop affiliate. Go down there. Support the show and support OTB and support Bray Wyatt and his family.
Hey, I just want to talk about SeatGeek a little bit more.
Yes.
If you don't believe that SeatGeek doesn't work, let me tell you what happened yesterday. So me and my friend, me and my guy Joe, you know what I'm saying, looking around for tickets for AEW All Out in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Check your boy out.
You're actually planning on going? or did you get them?
We got the tickets. We got the tickets. So
All right.
my guy was looking around. My guy was
There you
looking
go.
around, and he was looking on Ticketmaster, right? And I was like, nah, we got a whole code that you can use on SeatGeek. I said you can get $20 off, and he was like, what? So he said, you know what? You know what? I'll download SeatGeek right now. Downloaded SeatGeek. You know what I'm saying? $20 off our purchase. $77 a ticket. It was originally 100. We
Not bad.
saved $20 off with the OTB code. $20 off. SeatGeek, get it. I'm telling you, it works. Nate verified.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, we
It's
we,
honestly
we
not
tried.
bad. That's
We
honestly
we
really not bad for All Out.
Yeah, we almost had floor seats, but I with bills and stuff being paid, we didn't feel like paying that much. So it was only
No, that's fair.
$144. Yeah, it was only $144 for floor seats. So
That's
so
not bad at all,
yeah.
honestly. But yeah, so go get go use SeatGeek, and use the code OTB at checkout. Now, like I said, it is only the first purchase using SeatGeek. Um, so if you already use it for an email, you got to make another one. But it is okay. Um,
Boo.
it still works, so you're good to go. I'm home. I want to upgrade like that code and just use the code OTB for basically any purchase if that is even a thing. Um, but I might just try to get in contact with the support and figure that out. But yeah, first purchase OTB checkout $20 off your first purchase. So good stuff there. Thank you, SeatGeek, for being a part of our family. We love being a part of yours. All right, let's get right into Friday Night SmackDown. We start off live in the arena, and John Cena's music hits. I was like, oh shit, here we go. We're
Yes,
starting off
sir.
hot.
Yes, sir.
We're starting off with John. Here comes the trumpets. The fans chant Cena as he says that they have given him 20 years of moments and it never gets old. When he comes out, it just gets better. That's why he will do his best to say thank you every time he does. A thank you for all he had that they have given uh, him and all that they will continue to give uh, Mr. John Cena. Cena says that uh, they have given him a chance to come back to the WWE and be a part of the family. They gave him a chance to be a part of Friday Night SmackDown, not for one night only, but for months. So that's basically confirming that he'll be sticking around for a little while longer. Um, they are giving him the opportunity to go to India and have a match there for the first time. And the host of WWE Payback tomorrow night. So he confirmed that he will be the host of Payback. Cena gave his word and says that he will do his best to give back to us, the fans, and that starts right here, right now. He says that if they have any questions, they will be given answers. Those questions will be answered tonight because of the energy, the electricity, the noise. The WWE are giving them unforgettable moments as he is speaking because he was about to say, because you're going to see John Cena versus, and then all of a sudden, some music hit. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden, when it panned to the Titantron that says Jimmy Uso, I was like, oh, Jimmy got new music.
Yeah, it
And it
slaps.
slaps.
It slaps.
I love it. Somebody told me that they thought it was gonna be Uncle Howdy because they thought it sounded like that at first. I'm like, dude, no. Bo Dallas is not going to be starting up a feud with John Cena. That was going to be
That would
wild,
be
but
That would be crazy right
That would be
after.
wild.
Yeah, that would be
If it was
especially
just Uncle
after.
Howdy versus John.
Yeah, that yeah, that would be wild.
But no, it was Jimmy Uso. Great theme. I think the theme is absolutely fantastic. Um, so Jimmy gets into the ring and Cena looks confused. The fans start chanting, "We want Jay." Jay's fired, guys. Didn't you guys see? He showed up at Wembley.
He,
He showed up at Wembley. He I he was in the crowd. He was in the crowd. You didn't see him. You didn't see him. He was right next to Mercedes. God damn it, people! You need to figure it out. He is no longer in WWE. He is now in AEW. No, he's not, guys. Trust me, he's not.
I was about to say, don't you dare curse at me, Phil.
He's not.
I was about to say, I see
So
Mercedes. I did not see a J there.
he was right next to her, bro. You didn't see it. You didn't see
No,
the long luscious hair. No, damn. Okay,
no. I
damn.
saw some creepy dude with her though.
No, I did too, and that was bad. Whoever that dude is, you should be ashamed.
Yeah, some creepy dude.
um, so Jimmy gets in the ring. They're chanting, "We want Jay." Jimmy asks Cena, what he is doing here, and the fans boo Jimmy. Obviously, um, he tells the fans not to boo him. The fans came to see him, the top star, and they loudly booed. Again, they are not just here to see him, but they want to hear why. He says that he will do whatever he needs to do to save his brother 10 times over if he has to. He did it because he loves his brother. Sure, Jimmy. Um, he tells Cena the funny thing is that he didn't want Jay to be corrupted like Roman Reigns or even be corrupted like John Cena. He looks at Cena and laughs. Cena then says that he has a certain fashion sense. He never gave up on it. Uh, because I mean he wears a never give up t-shirt because it's just a thing that he wore for like I don't know fucking 20 years at this point maybe, but the whole never give up thing that started in like obviously probably PG era, right? So like 5 6 if I'm guessing. I don't know.
Uh,
um
shoot, probably like, mm,
Probably 7 8 if anything, right? No,
no, it's been longer than
no,
that because he started with the chain gang stuff back in
yeah,
like '05,
yeah.
and
So
then the hustle, loyalty, respect stuff started in like '08. So like the never give up stuff had to start in, I think, '09, maybe 10. So probably like,
probably
yeah.
probably around there. um but yeah, so I mean he says that uh, Jimmy calls Cena a goat and tells him that he is now in the ring with one of the best. He tells Cena that he and Roman are exactly alike. They take, and take. The only difference is Cena does uh, his taking with a smile. Cena then tells Jimmy that Jimmy has had a lot on his mind as of late. He is probably thinking about a lot of things. Cena says that he has wanted to say this to Jimmy for 3 years now because he has only been thinking about one thing. Cena tells Jimmy that the wrong Uso quit. Everybody oohed and awed at that point. Uh,
Oh,
Jimmy goes for a super kick, but Cena blocks it and hits him with an attitude adjustment, and the fans pop fucking crazy for it. There you go. So, Cena stood on top against Jimmy Uso tonight. we wanted to hear what Jimmy had to say. Jimmy still says that he did it because he loved his brother. Is that a good enough reason for most of the WWE fans out there? No, it's not.
No,
But I mean, I understand the whole jealousy. Like, honestly, I thought they were gonna do this whole jealousy angle between the two. They didn't even do that, and I thought we were going like I could have sworn that we were going to be seeing Jimmy versus Jay at WWE Payback, but they went along with this whole, quitting story for Jay. And we don't even know if we're ever going to be even getting that. I mean, the whole rumor is that he's quitting WWE so that they can prolong this thing to WrestleMania. But I want to ask you this, man, because I don't think I've ever actually, talked to you about this before. Do you think they're actually going to be able to do it? Prolong this thing to WrestleMania? Like, is that
um,
is that in WWE's wheelhouse to like prolong the story for that long?
I I don't
And especially in
know.
today's landscape, bro. I mean, it's
Right,
it's it's hard, especially to keep fans invested in something like this.
right. Because you can only go with a story for so long until it just starts getting boring and stuff, and then you got to try and do other stuff to like make it more interesting again.
And I mean, we've already seen burnout when it comes to the Bloodline story before, man. I mean, I feel like we're just doing some rinse and repeat stuff when it comes to this. Because now all of a sudden, because of what happened at the end of the show tonight, is Jimmy back in? Or did Jimmy ever leave in the first place? Like, what? We're just rinsing and repeating things.
Right,
And I don't know if that's really going to keep the fans, interested in, what we got going on next, because that's not until next April, bro. And I mean, I know we're in September, and I know next April is going to be here, you know, in the snap of a finger right before we know it. But what are we going to do? Because I could have sworn we heard or somebody said that Rikishi was going to be the special guest referee for this whole thing. Is when is Rikishi going to get involved? When are the elders going to get involved? When is Roman going to get back? Because Roman's a big part of this thing too. Because hello, Tribal
right.
Chief. So a lot of stuff is up in the air still right now when it comes to the Usos, and we don't even know if Solo's going to be a part of any of this, right? Solo has to be a part of it somehow. Is Solo going to be out of the bloodline at a random point? Because I wanted to see the Bloodline Fatal 4-Way at Survivor Series. I thought that would have been a great destination for it. But apparently we're still... I don't know if we're going to be doing War Games. I don't know if we're going to be doing brand versus brand. There's a lot of stuff in the air. Like, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm with you, Phil. Like I would like, especially with like you said, what we saw at the end of the show.
Yeah.
That made me. I'm like, okay, so are we gonna start this up again? Are we like just hitting the restart button, like nothing never happened, and we're gonna, just restart this again, or what's going to happen? Because I swear, if Jay comes back, I love you, bro. We back in this together. And then they go back to the bloodline. And I'll be like, all right. So we got nowhere with this. Is that my guy Loft? Or is that Deontay?
Yeah. Yeah, I love. Firefly not famous.
Firefly.
Good job,
Yeah.
Love. Um,
Oh,
but
oh,
yeah,
he did. He dipped.
oh shit. Damn it. Okay. Back to the two. He'll be back. But yeah, man, it's just it's very confusing with the way that they're doing the bloodline stuff right now. But um, honestly, when is it ever not confusing? Because I mean, the storyline's been going on for 3+ years. gotta figure things out. But I don't honestly think, and I'm gonna give him credit here. I don't think we've ever really been this confused up until this point. I mean, there's always been some sort of like not end goal because the storyline is apparently still not fucking over yet, but we've always seemed to kind of know where they were going. This we just have no fucking idea.
Like, do you think that would have to do with the fact that Roman isn't there, like with him missing a whole bunch of time? Does that like kind of affect the story too, or no?
Like, because here's the thing, like when it comes to all of this, I trust in Paul Heyman. I trust in Michael PSAs. I trust in honestly what Roman Reigns has built over the last 3 years when it comes to the story. I may not like him. I may not like the tribal. I mean, I like the tribal chief gimmick, but I may not, acknowledge him. Like people do. But like, I trust in what they are doing when it comes to the Bloodline story. So with him, being out for as long as he is, or just him, just doing his breaks or whatever, he's not the only one that's really like kind of doing the storytelling here and like writing things down. There's Paul Heyman involved, there's Triple H, there's Vince, there's Michael PSAs. There's a lot of people in that writing room, especially for the Bloodline story. So I don't think it's just because one person being out, they got no fucking idea what to do. I just think because Roman is so important to this thing, him being away definitely does kind of damper some things when it's like, all right, we got this main lead, out. We can't just have the supporting cast do all the work here. Roman, you got to get back into this. And I feel like that's where they kind of suffer.
Right.
If Roman was here a lot more often, I think it would be a lot more in line of like, all right, now we know where the hell we got to go. Because I don't know if I'm making any fucking sense, but that's just how I feel about it. Like, if Roman was here a lot more, I think the whole Uso versus Uso aspect would be a lot better off.
Yeah, no, you are. That's why I asked for your opinion, because I needed a second person's opinion on how they feel about the whole thing.
But yeah, we just finished up the first segment off with John and Jimmy Uso. Basically, John just got the better of him, and now we got to figure out where the hell the Bloodline story is going from there. I mean, I was fucking very confused at the end of the show, but along with Nate and everybody else, but yeah. How'd you feel about that first segment, bro? Because obviously Cena being back is great. I mean, we all know this. But him mixing it up with Jimmy Uso was kind of interesting to say the least. And that new theme song, bro. I want to hear your thoughts on that new theme. I think it's fucking great when it comes to Jimmy. Oh, and by the way, guys, it's Jimmy with 3 M's. He's a part of the Maximum Male Models.
Yeah, next week he's gonna add 5 more.
They'll just
Jimmy
keep
get juicy.
Jimmy.
Jimmy get juicy too. I like that. Hold on. Bringing the juice back.
Oh God. Oh God. No.
Oh Mike. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So
see where we just started.
Thoughts on Cena?
Oh man.
Thoughts on Cena? Thoughts on Jimmy getting involved and that new theme?
I'm happy John cut his hair. He looks like himself now.
Man.
Because God, I hate that. Whatever that was up here, that was bad. He looked terrible. He like a fucking depressed dad. I ain't like that. But besides that, very cool segment. Jimmy's music is cool. You know what I'm saying? It I think it fits what he's trying to do right now.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with it. It sounds a lot like Roman's, just like in a lower tone, but just like not as like menacing, I guess. But it's cool.
Someone told me it was Uncle Howdy at first, which was wild. Because I was like, oh great, Bo Dallas showing up to feud with Cena.
Uncle Howdy's music was weird too. Ugh, that shit was scary.
um,
But yeah, it was cool though. Cool segment. I
yeah,
didn't think John was gonna attack him. Well, Jimmy, I didn't think Jimmy. I didn't think they were going to like clash. You know what I'm saying when they
yeah,
got in the ring. But it was cool though. I got a problem with it.
yeah. So, crowd popped big for that AA, and that's how that segment, you know, went off. So, we cut backstage to Caleb Braxton talking with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. This new somewhat of a makeshift tag team, but actually love it. I think it works. Especially for both of them, I think it works. But she asked what they thought about John Cena being the host of Payback, and they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me? That's what you're asking us? What, like, who the hell do you think you are? Like, this man just lost his United States Championship not too long ago, and Theory beat John at WrestleMania. So who cares? Who cares?" Mueller says at Payback, people will talk about Theory getting back his United States Championship and Cody Rhodes getting the rub from Grayson Waller on Grayson's show, The Grayson Waller Effect. Theory then tells Kayla if she is done fantasizing about Cena, to get ready to see the greatest tag team debut of all time as they will beat Rey Mysterio and Santos Uno Leg, which I cringed at because that was fucking terrible.
And
Um,
the
but
fact
yeah,
that Grayson said, "Oh yeah, that
um,
means one leg."
God,
yeah, I fucking cringed, dude. I was like, dude, that's terrible.
Oh man,
But what's not terrible is this team. I absolutely love the pairing of Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. I think it's exactly what both of them need. I think with Austin Theory, just floundering on the main roster ever since losing that United States title, or even before that, when he was United States champion for like a little while, for like the little bit that he was, not even a little bit, he was fucking champion for almost a year, I think. He needed something, and I think Grayson Waller could be that something for him.
yeah.
And I
I
think
mean,
this is Grayson Waller's first win on the main roster.
I knew it. I knew that was the first time he pinned somebody. I knew it looked weird when he did it. I was like, I've never seen that before. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Man,
Because he's
I,
lost
I,
all the matches up until this point, I think.
yeah,
He lost the Fatal
that's what I
4-Way
think.
to become number one contender, or whatever that was, and any other singles match that he's been a part of, he's lost.
They got to go do it. This team, though. This team is great. They got to go do it. That
Okay,
for
so
real.
I think everybody's in agreement. We all actually like this team.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, it was gonna be very interesting to see your guys' reaction when it came to this team, because I was like, dude, I absolutely love it. I think it works. We need to
Absolutely.
continue to keep it going. Um, what do you guys think the potential is for this team now? Do you see tag team gold in their future, or do you kind of it's too early to tell right now?
Um, I mean, I would want to, but I don't know. Like because we already seen what Theory could do as a singles competitor. Obviously, he won the United States Championship, Money in the Bank, even though he shouldn't have won that, but that's a different story. Uh,
Hmm.
um,
No, that's fair.
but yeah, like we've seen what Theory could do as a singles competitor. We've seen what Grayson could do as a singles competitor in NXT. Um, yeah, like I was telling Phil off, like both of these dudes pretty much have like the same character. Uh, like I think like they fit very well together, and if they could like build on that and actually have them like win matches as a tag team and stuff, yeah, I think that they could probably win gold around their waist and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
No love. I'll say this real quick. And I said this to Nate. I don't know. I think I said this to you before we actually went on the air. But I was, I was shocked that they won, but I'm glad they won. this match tonight. How'd you feel about them winning tonight against the U.S. champion Ray and Santos?
That's what they're supposed to do. I'm very happy they went through it because you got to
Okay.
start a level of like I don't want to say fear, but this is a team that works, so you got to start them off hot. Even if you're gonna let them flounder later, you got to start them off hot at least and make people care about them until you figure out where you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because Theory is halfway a loser, and Grayson's a loser for real. So this is how you build up both of them. So I thought it was the correct decision to have them win.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I definitely wanted them to win. As soon as I saw that match, like, I was preparing for the show tonight, so I was on WWE.com just looking at like their preview that they do. And I saw that match template on their preview, and I'm like, that's an interesting match that they're doing tonight. But I kind of want Theory and Grayson to win, and I was very shocked, but glad to see, Nate, that happened. They won tonight.
Yeah.
It was Escobar getting chopped in the leg by Theory. Ray and Theory fought to the outside. Waller then, got back into the ring as he did his Rolling Thunder Stunner for the win. 1, 2, 3.
Simple.
Light work.
So
Not too much.
Oh yeah. I got a question
So,
for
yeah,
y'all
I mean, it
because
was great.
I was talking to myself during SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't live stream anymore, I talk to myself. So I was thinking.
Hey, I think we all kind of do that, bro. I think we all do that. I mean, Log actually talks to the people on his streams and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, we all kind of like just think in our heads or talk to ourselves out loud, saying what we need to figure things out with this product. So it all happens.
I was thinking, right? I was like, yo, I said, how in the world? We're wrestling fans. How in the world did Santos' leg heal that fast?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was just in a boot last week.
And Michael Cole is like, well, I'm glad we get to see Santos 100% this week. It's like, bro, what do you mean? Like, he can't be.
He had a whole cast on his leg.
When you have an air cast boot on your leg, man, that's like for stable support. That's not like that's not all you have to do.
That's crazy.
This man.
That's to get air and circulation back into the injured area. That's not it.
But it's still hurt
you gotta
enough
do more.
for it to be targeted.
Yeah, Santos had superpowers or something because he could just heal himself. Like he healed himself.
Oh, you want to know what, man? You want to know what I got? I got it. And you know what? It just clicked in my head. Cena's there tonight. And Cena has superhero ability when it comes to him healing.
You know what? You're right.
You know what? I guarantee you.
See, I didn't think about that.
I guarantee you, Santos called Cena. He called Cena before the show. He's like, "Look, man, I'm in this air cast. I can't wrestle tonight, even though I have a match. I need your superhero ability to heal, or meet me into the trainer's room and do your magic, please, because I gotta wrestle tonight."
Right, and then Cena walked in. Cena walked in, right? I'm gonna continue the story. We fighting with lava right here, Law. Let us cook. All right. We got hot oil. All right. We got this. All right. So then Cena walks in, right? You know what I'm saying? Cena walks in, and then Santos
He's like, "Doc."
"Oh my god."
He's like,
"Oh my
"Doc,
god,
can
Cena."
you prepare tonight?
Yeah, he's like,
"Doc, can he go tonight?" He's like, "No, Cena, he can't go.
I don't know. He said my knee is still bandaged up really bad. I don't know if I can do this. And then Cena just put his hands on the shoulder. Never give up. and then all the powers of
Boom.
Cena.
He's
Oh yeah,
healed.
all the
He's like, oh
powers
my
of
god,
Cena
it's a
just
miracle.
goes into Santos. Boom, and then Santos is hitting like springboards and stuff like that. Oh my god, this dude Cena is a miracle
It's like,
worker.
oh my gosh, it's
He's a
healed.
miracle worker.
The fact that y'all just made a
It's
storyline
a
that John
miracle.
Cena is like Jesus Christ is ridiculous. What, bro?
Dude, he came back in like 2 months from a torn pectoral and won the Rumble. What do you want?
That's
It's to
because he's a
never give
machine.
up, bruh. It's to never give up. It's his
John Cena
slogan.
is a machine. Most people aren't machines.
It's his slogan. He just, like I said, he just walked
He
up
got
in there.
superpowers, bro. Cena has superpowers. I
He
told you
walked up
this.
in there. He grabbed Santos by the shoulder and said, "Never give up." And Santos rose up.
He rose from the dead. Yeah,
He rose. He rose.
he rose. That's some crazy shit.
Fantastic.
Crazy,
Bro,
man. It's crazy.
hire us as writers
Absolutely
right
awesome,
now.
though.
I'll
No.
take Jason Jordan's job.
I'm telling you,
No.
man, it would work. It would work.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take Kenny's job. You know what I'm saying? I'll take any of their jobs. Just throw me up in there. Let me cook.
So we cut to backstage with Michin speaking with Adam Pearce, and in comes Jimmy Uso, who interrupts, and Adam says, "This is what I wanted to talk to you about. He can't go around here being rude to people," points at Michin, "and, being rude to the staff and to the crew and everything like that. You just can't do that." And Jimmy's like, "Okay. So is that all you called me in here for?" Adam's like, "Yeah." And then Jimmy had a smug face on his look, a smug look on his face. That's fucking English, Phil. And left. I was like, okay. Why'd you say fuck him for? What happened? But then we got into some excellence. Big Bob.
Do the thing with your arms.
Do.
Yo, I did not know he was gonna come out. I fucking lost it.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I'm like, oh, BBL is in the house. I said, Big Bob Lashley is in the house. Oh man.
Now, Nate, Loff, I gotta ask you a motherfucking question, and I want you to answer this honestly to the jury. Is that the biggest Bob you ever seen?
By my calculations, yes.
Yeah, from statistics, from statistics, from all the years of seeing other Bobbies compared to this Bobby, Bobby Boucher ain't got nothing on him. Who else is another Bobby? Bobby from King of the Hill ain't got nothing on him.
Bobby Flay.
Yeah, Bobby Fish,
Flay.
Bobby Flay. Yeah, so yeah, I think this is the biggest Bobby we ever seen, Phil.
Bobby Roode is also big.
There you go. There you go. I mean, Bobby Roode is also big. I'll give him that. Bobby Roode is also big. But, I mean,
do you remember that segment when he called himself Big Bob?
Out there.
Big Bob.
Do you remember he called himself Big Bob?
I do. I remember that.
Big Bob.
Biggie.
Is that where you got it from for Bobby Lashley, or did you just always call him that?
No, I realized that when freaking Bobby Roode said it, I was like, oh, shit, he is the second Big Bob. And then Drew called himself Big D, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
well,
and then that's when Big E looked at him like, what
and
in
then
the
Big
world
D,
did you just say? Yeah.
man.
Big E looked at him like, what in the world did you just say, my guy?
Big D.
Hey, yo.
I was too hyped to say Big D.
And then didn't Kofi just call him Big D the other night on Monday?
Yeah, he did.
When they were checking on Xavier?
I was not watching Raw.
He did call him Big D. I thought so.
I saw that part, and then
he did say it again. He's like, hey, look, don't worry about it, Big D. I know you didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I saw that part, and then I saw the Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins part, and then I turned it off. That's the only thing I saw for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, no, honestly, this show fucking sucked. So,
Yeah, trash.
it's fair. But yeah, so Big Bob is in the building. After a commercial break, the OC are backstage, and AJ Styles asked what the hell is going on. Michin says that Jimmy disrespected her earlier on in the night. And AJ's like, nah, I got to
Nah.
get you. Shout out to Nate. Nah, I got to get him. And he's like, nah, I'm fucking taking him out tonight. So it's going to be AJ versus Jimmy tonight on SmackDown, even though it wasn't that because it was solo. He's like, look, it is a big deal. He's got to learn. And then he walked away. he's like a mom going after a kid. He's like, nah, he's got to learn. He walks away.
Teach him a lesson.
So we cut back to the ring, and Big Bob is standing there with a suit and all, fucking looking glorious. No pun intended. Bobby, I miss you. I miss you, Bobby Roode. I really do, especially the glorious days. Glorious.
No, I won't give in.
Why can't we have him back? Why can't we have him back? I want him back so much. When he was NXT champion, y'all, oh my god. One of the best heels NXT ever produced.
It was the most glorious champion ever.
One of the best heels NXT ever produced was Bobby Roode in his heel NXT title run, man. So good.
The
so
road.
good.
The
So fucking good. But this is Bobby Lashley we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Imagine Bobby as NXT champion. That would be fucking wild. I just see Bobby
That'd be
on
crazy.
NXT.
I would, bruh.
That would be fucking.
I would feel sorry for everybody in NXT if that happened.
Everybody.
The only one that could probably
The person I typically wouldn't feel sorry for is Braun, because I think Braun Breaker.
I was just about to say Braun probably only had.
I think Braun is probably the only person that could technically go with him.
Maybe Ilya,
I think Braun would probably have the only chance.
I don't know.
Ilya don't want no beef.
Yeah, Ilya, boy.
Ilya is a fucking monster. Ilya is a fucking monster. So he could probably hang with anybody. But
Bob threw Umanga through a cage and then got up. I'm not taking, man.
Right.
That's a different nigga right there. I don't know.
Now, wait. I actually have a question about that, because I remember that time. I remember that moment. I don't think. When was that? 08? 7?
One
had to be around there.
Wait, what were we talking about?
The Bob and Umanga steel cage match, or Manga, sorry, steel cage spot.
Yeah, that I think that had to be around 08, 07.
Regardless, did that that match couldn't happen, right? Because was that before the match even happened, or did Bobby win because of that? Because he was on the outside with both feet on the floor. That match couldn't have happened yet.
I think Bobby.
Did that happen during the match, or was that before it got started?
Yeah, I think that happened during the match, because I think Bobby won because Bobby threw himself so hard that he hit the floor first.
Yeah, it broke the wall, and then he rolled to the floor, but Umaga was on the actual cage wall.
I gotta watch that spot again. I told you
down, of course, because it fucking broke. But
this dude just jumped.
I don't know if that was actually during the match or before it got started.
He just jumped and missed. I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on. While we're talking,
I don't know if that was actually during the match or before it got started.
Yeah, while we're talking, I'm going to actually look that up on YouTube right now.
I haven't seen that spot in a while.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll figure that out. But that was a crazy spot, regardless. So we cut to the ring. He's here. He tells the fans that they know how to make somebody feel good, but they have some business to take care of. I finally thought we were going to be getting a name for this group.
Yeah.
I thought we were actually going to have like some sort of purpose for this. And not to say that there was no purpose to this. Because they said that they were, all going to go for gold at this point. But I thought we were going to get like an actual name for this group. So everywhere he goes, everybody keeps asking the same question. And that question is, Bobby, what's going on with you and the Street Profits? And he is here tonight to give a straight answer. Real recognizes real. And great recognizes great.
Yeah.
And that is why he recognizes the Street Profits. Out come the Street Profits in, suits and all. Fucking, awesome looking.
Clean.
They're the Suit Profits. They're the Suit Profits.
Clean.
And Michael Cole said that. Michael Cole said they're the Suit Profits tonight. And Corey Graves says, Cole, shut the fuck up. He didn't say that, but I mean, he was basically thinking that. He's like, hey, I'm trying here. Okay? It works. It works. And Corey's like, nah. No, it don't. It does. It does work. Because they're fancy. They're fancy now. Looks great. Bobby speaks about the Street Profits, calling them charismatic, athletic, and more aggressive now than they have ever been before. Ford tells him to hold up. He says tonight is not about them. It's about them giving gratitude to Bob for everything that he has given them. It has been a long time since they have had this much success. They have fresh haircuts, watches, suits, and they are looking sexy.
That's
That's what Montez said. I was like,
okay. And then
Okay.
my guy, dog said, combination.
So Dawkins says that Bobby has helped them see the bigger picture. They stepped over what was and stepped into what is, and then they did the whole what was to what is, what was to what is, and I was like, oh my god, they're doing that thing. So I'm like, okay, this is great. He says, it's nothing personal, it's just profits, which is fucking perfect. I loved it. I loved every second of that. Ford tells Bobby they only have 2 words for him. Thank you. And that makes Bobby smile from ear to ear. So that was great. Bobby says that they don't have to thank him, but they can thank him with what they can thank him with is their continued success. But they are sending a message to the WWE Universe and to everybody in the back. They are coming for power. They're coming for control, and they are coming for championship gold. They are coming for it all. They leave the ring, and as they walk to the back, the tag team champions coincidentally show up. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn show up to have their match against LWO members Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. So, is that a, possible spoiler in the works saying that it could be the Street Profits versus Sami and KO in the future? I would like it.
I would enjoy that. I swear, I thought. Oh yeah. Also, I got an update, Phil, on the cage thing, but I'll talk about this first. Yeah, I swear when. Oh, what's up, TJ? What's going on?
Teach.
But yeah,
Yep.
I swear I saw. I thought when Bobby Lashley was coming out, I thought that he was about to introduce the black business, right?
The
So
black.
yeah, the black business. So
That
so
would
so
be
so
a
so.
crazy name for a stable, but
No, no,
yes.
no, no, that would be the perfect name. Yo, Phil, listen. So, like I said, you see on NXT he talked to Mello, he talked to Trick. You know what I'm saying? He got the Street Profits
Mellow and
with him,
Trick, yep.
right? Now watch within the next few months, he gonna talk to Omos, he gonna talk to Bianca, he gonna talk to who else? Wesley, Western Lee. He gonna talk to who else on that? He gonna bring Odyssey Jones out of main event. Um, yeah, he just gonna hit up
He's gonna take him off
everybody.
main event.
Yeah, he gonna take them off of main event, and that's gonna be the black business, and they finna
Everybody that is
run
black,
up.
dude.
They finna run up the he gonna bring back. He gonna bring the New Day over there, bro. They gonna run the freaking show. All of them finna hold titles, even if they don't have titles. They gonna make titles.
I'll be pissed off. Like that's what you did. That's what you did, Triple H. All the black people in one box. That's what you did. You said, here you go, African American SmackDown. Here you go.
They gonna bring back
If
Shelton
you want to
Benjamin.
make a stereotypical ass stable, if you want to do a stereotypical ass kind of stable by putting all the black people in WWE together in this one thing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
then I'm gonna
that's
get called racist. Like, why are
that's
you
the
That's what
calling
new
me
Nation
nation,
racist
Domination
for?
was.
bro. That's
That's what
the
the Nation
new Nate,
Domination was.
bro. That's the new nation of domination right there.
That's literally what that gimmick
So
was.
is that where Biggie has been all this time?
With Nation Domination or with Bob?
No, I mean in this new stable of black people.
Oh, well, I don't know. Gotta answer some questions first. That's a deeper conversation. I don't know. Gotta figure that out at some point.
Well, by Nate's standards, yes. Because everybody that is just black in WWE is in the stable.
Look, even
I mean,
Deontay said it. Yeah, he gonna talk to all the black folks, and that's gonna be the black business, bro.
if I turn on SmackDown and 15 black people walk out in suits, I might lose it.
And I am not being
see,
racist,
see.
people, when I say this. Okay?
Hey, Loft, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because you say you might lose it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide. I think I'll be happy in Austin theory. I'll be happy, but then in my head, I'm like, really? This all y'all had to do? Just put everyone all in suits on? That's it. That's what you did? I don't know.
I
But
mean,
but
people
but
get pissed when, you know, no, I like people get pissed when, like WWE stereotypes um black men by doing these stereotypical gimmicks. But now when Nate, over here is putting everybody in the company that
That's
is black
different. That's
bro,
in a
different.
I'm telling
stable.
you,
That's
bro.
different
I mean, I know
because
it's
then there's
different.
one time.
I
No,
know it is different considering what they did with the, crime time and everything like that gave him like stereotypical things like
yeah.
that. But like, I mean, still, like,
I
and
mean,
RP Shad, by the way, that wasn't intentional. That
Yeah.
was just the first thing I
always.
thought of. And I mean, I
But
know it's different, but like, putting all the black people in one stable, it's kind of wild, dude.
bro, and it's
It
run
would be
by
funny.
Bobby Lashley. Oh my god,
But
bro.
honestly, but honestly, but here's the thing. Honestly, it wouldn't. I wouldn't put that past Vince to do something like that.
He tried
Bro,
it before.
that would
I
be
wouldn't put anything
bro.
past Vince to do something.
That would be fire, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That would be lit. But enough of my shenanigans. On a real note, I like this version of the Street Profits a lot. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what it
it's exactly what
is,
they needed.
but yeah, and then on top of that, their tag team finisher, bro. Oh my god. bro.
That
That
shit
tag
hot.
team
What do
finisher
they
is
call it?
so deadly. The
I saw a
Revelation.
video of Eddie. I don't know if Eddie's watching this or not. The
It's
Revelation,
called
that's their tag
the
team finisher
Revelation.
name.
Yeah,
Fucking great. I like it.
freaking fire.
It's awesome.
Freaking fire.
But yeah,
Also,
I mean,
that steel
I honestly
cage.
think, and Laf, you know this. Go ahead. Yep.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that steel
Oh,
cage thing was
yeah.
Bobby Lashley won a beat the clock challenge, and Umaga was out there talking smack, and then Bobby just
Okay.
saw Umaga talking smack and just launched himself into the steel cage and knocked Umaga out.
Umaga was talking smack. What is
Okay,
He
Umaga
was,
so it
saying?
wasn't
he
even
was
real.
talking,
Okay.
yeah, he was talking smack on the outside. So Bobby Lashley won the beat the clock challenge, and Umaga was on the outside of the cage just talking smack with his manager. And Bobby Lashley was like, I got something for you. And launched himself and knocked Umaga out
What
underneath
was it?
the part
Was
of
it
the
a beat
cage.
the clock challenge? But how'd the cage get down?
Bob
Yeah,
Was
knocked
it
it
like
down.
inside a
so
steel cage to beat the clock challenge?
yeah, so Bobby was fighting somebody else. I think it was Marcus Corvon or something like that, from what I
Oh
saw.
my god, that brings me back.
And
Marcus Corvon.
yeah, so and it was on an episode of ECW, the WWE version of ECW.
Yeah.
So what I saw was it was 40 seconds left. Bobby hit Marcus Corvon with a running power slam, and that's how he won. And Umaga was just sitting out there in front of the announce table, just talking smack to Bobby, and his manager was doing the same thing. So then Bobby was standing there while his music was playing, just sitting there, like just staring at him. And then all of a sudden, Bobby hit the ropes. I'm like, oh snap!
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
Bob was already in this cage. Okay,
yeah, he was
okay,
already
yep.
in the cage. Umaga was outside of the cage, and then
That's right.
Bobby
Okay, so
launched
yeah, he just
himself. Yeah,
launches himself into the
yeah, he just
wall.
launched himself. Yeah, into the cage and knocked Umaga out with Umaga underneath the cage.
That's wild. Yeah. So, um, look, and Luff, I told you this many times before. I think it's honestly been since that SummerSlam match where I think the Profits lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I told you that I wasn't really feeling the Street Profits all that much, and they needed something new and fresh because what they're doing right now with the Street Profits isn't working. This is working. And this has done nothing but good things for the Street Profits being paired up with Bob.
Good. I just need them to fucking start winning matches and finally now the Usos are out the way. So now there should be no one in their path to destroy the momentum because the Usos fucked them up. So now the Usos are
Right.
seemingly going for at the moment. Um, my pick is the Profits to end up being the team to beating KO and Sammy at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was absolutely great. Uh, I do want a name for this group, but they're slowly
I
building
got a
that,
name, but I can't
I
say it.
guess. And we'll figure that out.
You probably can't say it on
It's all
fire.
right.
Law
I think
crazy.
one of
Law
the
is
people in
crazy.
I think one of the people in the chat already said it.
See, there it is.
I think one of the people in the chat already said it.
In NWA.
I think one of the
Oh,
people in this chat already said it. Yep,
no,
yep, there it
NWO.
is. Yep, there it
NWO.
is. Thank you, Corbin.
The new day.
No, and Deontay said it too.
New
Deontay said
day.
it too. Look at Deontay. Look at Deontay's.
The
Look at
nigga
Deontay's.
business.
After the Suit Profits for champs. Look at that comment. Yep, yep,
Oh
yep.
God.
That
Oh
business.
man.
That
Yeah,
that business. I'll
Yeah.
just say that. Um,
yeah. The new day. That's what they are.
The newest day.
Yep, the newest day.
Now, that means they gotta go to church then. And do
The
like
newest day. That
The
is
newest
wild.
day.
Then they gotta sing niggas with suits. That's funny. That's funny.
NWS.
NWS.
Niggas with suits. Yeah.
That's actually a good one.
See, I wasn't even
Um,
trying to do that. I said black. So
Oh,
see,
They
I
could
see.
take my
I can
name
say
for
a
it.
color.
I put all the
I
black people on my
can't
stage
say
going
that.
WCW. It's come to BBN, big black niggas. That's what I did.
oh my god. The BBM.
BBN.
The BB.
See, I can say a color.
Oh my
I
god.
can't say that,
Got
Michael.
Bob and
I
Tono
can't
and
say
Yes,
that.
you can, Phil. Yes, you can.
I can say NWS.
but what does it
I
stand
can't
for?
say that, but I can say the
What
color.
does it stand for? What is in Paris, Phil?
What does that stand for?
I'm not getting into this with you guys.
Brother,
NWS
no.
stands for.
The crowd is
I
saying that
said,
on
what
Fox.
does NWS stand for?
Oh man,
Oh,
good shit, man.
that's hilarious.
Sami Zayn and KO versus the LWO and Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. You know what? Fuck it. No, they're not the LWO. They're fucking
They're
Legado
Legado.
del
Yeah, I
Fantasma.
can't wait until they freaking go back to
They're
Legado.
fucking
I need
Legado del
Santos to
Fantasma.
freaking attack Rey Mysterio right now. I ain't gonna cap. I'm tired
Seriously,
of this
it's gonna
LWO
happen.
stuff.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen for a long
I'm
time.
so tired of this freaking LWO stuff. I ain't gonna cap.
They're selling a lot of
Not a
merch.
bad match, but very quick. This was a very quick tag team match. Zayn tagged in, and he kicks Wild off the ring apron, hits Del Toro with a Luva kick. Owens then tags himself back in, hits a stunner, 1, 2, 3, and that is it. It was a very quick tag team match. I honestly don't even know why I was here, to be honest. I mean, I love Sami and KO, but this didn't really need to be on the show. Look at me, I'm talking bars up in here.
Woo!
Bars.
Nah, but seriously, in all seriousness, Sami and KO versus Legado. I mean, what was this for? I didn't really care for it.
Finally putting those two on TV again. They haven't wrestled in a year. My God.
Thank you, Corbin.
That's fair. That's fair.
Corbin, thank you.
And Lola. And
I would love to have Lola back with them.
Bro, I would love, bro.
And Lola.
Imagine they break up Legado. They go to separate ways. They bring back Elektra and bring up Lola with them, and they're back at full force like they never left. And then all of a
Is
sudden,
Lola the one in the metaphor?
Zelina goes to doing her own stuff.
No, Jakar is the one in metaphor.
Oh, it's just Jakara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss
It's
Jackson
Jakara,
is the
okay.
nasty Phil. Miss Jackson
It's
is
Jakara
the
and
nasty.
Lash. Lash is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Jakara
Okay.
and
But yeah, I
Miss
mean,
Jackson
I would
is
love
the
to have
nasty.
Elektra back with them.
Mm.
Elektra was great with them, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. I mean, Zelina was not a bad choice, right? Zelina was definitely not a bad choice considering what she did for Andrade when they were a pairing together. But, and there were rumors actually going around that they were actually going to be adding more people into the LWO. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but there were rumors of that happening. I don't know who. I don't think it ever specified who. But I mean,
wait a second.
You didn't hear that, obviously, because
what they can do the whole black people statement. They're doing with LWO right now.
See, I'm not crazy. All right.
They're doing it right now.
they're not.
See, I'm not
They're literally
crazy.
doing that right now.
I
And
am not crazy. All
and
right.
honestly,
Yeah,
but here's the
it
thing
worked.
though. Here's the thing though. Not everybody in that stable is Latino or like a part of that, culture. Joaquin Wild is Filipino, I think.
He's the only one. He's the only one. Everyone else is.
I think Joaquin Wild is the one that's Filipino.
Then kick his nut ass out. Then I don't know. Bring Carlito in. They're
bring
halfway there.
bring Carlito in.
Bring Carlito in there. Carlito's like, I don't know, something. I don't know what
Yeah,
could.
so
I
so,
mean,
so, so this is what
is
happened.
he fucking?
WWE has considered
Yeah, they
adding
getting
new
cool.
members to the LWO. WWE made some big money by bringing back the LWO, and now the faction could be getting some new members. The LWO faction consists of started with Eddie Guerrero and WCW. However, WWE brought it back to the active group on WWE TV. As previously reported, the group has been a hot seller on WWE and its merchandising for months. Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wild, Cruz del Toro, and Zelina Vega were originally part of Legado del Fantasma as heels up until the point when they aligned themselves with babyface Rey Mysterio to basically form the LWO to feud with the Judgment Day and Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic Mysterio. The company brought back the LWO name for that reason. In recent weeks, WWE has been airing babyface vignettes of Andy. I mean, you guys watch NXT on a more regular basis than I do, so you guys know Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo a little bit more than I do as a team. Um, I believe they're actually legit cousins with one another. If that's their family
Yeah,
relationship, I
I just
believe
found
that
that.
is.
Yeah, I just found that
Mhm.
out on the freaking promo from last week.
Okay,
I was like,
so
oh,
they aired a promo last week. Um, in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reported that the idea of adding them to the faction has been batted around. So, Angel and Humberto. Meltzer wrote, and I quote, "We do know an idea batted around that Garza, uh, for the Garza cousins to eventually be involved with the LWO, but that's one of those things down the line that could easily change." End quote. The big idea is for them to team together in NXT for a while, picking up some steam before returning to the main roster with likely a new name. As the vignettes they have aired seem to be teasing them to become more serious as a tag team about wrestling and less focused on chasing women as the Los Lotharios. So, look, Humberto and Angel Garza, they're great wrestlers. But you know me, when the whole thing when it came to the Los Lotharios gimmick, they just lost and lost and lost. They were becoming the walking L's of WWE. Now, obviously, in NXT, they've been perceived as different. Even though, to my knowledge, have they even really wrestled all that much?
They're
yeah,
building them up too,
NXT they didn't wrestle yet.
but it looks promising
Have they
because
only
it's
been
all.
in vignettes?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It looks
So they
really
actually haven't
freaking promising.
even
Oh
wrestled
shit,
on
they wrestle
NXT
next
yet.
week. Their first match is next
Wow.
week.
wait, who they fighting again?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Briggs and Jensen. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're fighting Briggs and Jensen.
I'm
Wait,
telling you,
are they
NXT.
fighting Briggs and Jensen,
Oh,
or is it somebody else?
they're
Wait,
facing the
am I
country
right?
boys.
Loft?
I think
Are they
so.
facing Briggs and Jensen? Or hold on,
I
I gotta
think
look
so.
this
I
up
don't know.
now. I gotta look this up. Los
Man, those are
Tutorials.
my guys.
Bro, NXT's character
Those are
development
my
is
guys. I
the best in
I
the
I, I love
company.
Briggs and Jensen, guys.
Los
NXT is doing the
Tutorials.
best
I
job with
love
their
Briggs and
character
Jensen.
development.
I don't know about you guys, but I love Briggs and Jensen. I do. I love them. I think they're
Um,
absolutely fantastic. But so yeah, apparently they're thinking about putting the Los Lotharios group of Humberto and Angel in LWO. Could that happen? It could. But things change in WWE constantly. So who knows, really? I know a lot of people are honestly probably just done with the LWO, period. And want this thing to be done. It's made a lot of money for the company. I don't think anybody's really ever going to dispute that. But I want to ask you guys both. I think Nate already kind of gave his answer in a very serious way. Are you guys are basically done with it? You guys want to see something new for Santos, for everybody else involved?
Not really. I mean, you
Because
had
I personally
potential.
think Santos is way better. Santos is a way better heel to me than a babyface. I mean, I love Santos. I think Santos' babyface is good, but I always loved him as a heel.
There was nothing wrong with what they did.
But then again,
There's nothing wrong with what they're doing.
It could just be my NXT Black and Gold day talking.
No, it's just that they lose.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Right.
with what the stable is. It's just that they lose, and they messed that up early on. So I don't think you should disband it. I think I don't think you have to revert back to Legado in the name and everything. I think you just have to make them dominant like Legado was. Legado wasn't losing matches like that. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin wrestled more matches. Zelina, I think Zelina is much more elevated. I don't want Zelina without this stable because they're gonna flounder her. So I don't want this stable to go away. And if you bring Electra and Lola up, now you got 3 women on the roster or 3 women in the stable, and that could get weird because you don't know which one. You don't know which one's the tag team, which one's the solo star. It gets really weird at that point.
Now, I mean, I would keep those two together as a team, and then Zelina as a single star. But that's just how I would book it.
Well, yeah, but
I
feel it gets tricky at that point unless you just want to, unless you want to do Zelina, Lola, and Electra as like the New Day kind of thing, and then just have them do like Freebird stuff. If you want to go that route, then that's a great way to go about it to me.
That, yeah.
But I just don't want Zelina to be alone floundering. You know what I'm saying? I think she's getting the best out of Santos is going to be okay. Rey Mysterio, so I think Joaquin Cruz.
This is honestly the best that Zelina's ever looked.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, this is the best Zelina's ever looked.
Since she's been in WWE, I mean, she's better in stables. She's always been better in stables because the last time she was this dominant was when her and Sarita were in the stable in the Mexican America or whatever they call that stable back in TNA with Hernandez in them.
Yes,
she's just good being in a stable, and when she was with Andrade, she's just good having people around her. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I mean, she wasn't wrestling when she was with Andrade, but she did do moves, and she actually did show a lot of flashes when she was helping Andrade win his matches. But
because she's great, she's great, and I never knew why she never got a big push. She's always been great. There's never been a point where she wasn't great. They just didn't want to put time into her for whatever reason. She's not bad on the mic. She can
honestly
wrestle.
Didn't think that.
I don't know.
I honestly think they just didn't know what they had when it comes to her in-ring ability the first time around. But now that she is back, and they allowed her to be in the ring, they actually know what they have now. Now, is WWE's women's division perfect? Absolutely not. I mean, they have their fucking problems. But Zelina Vega is definitely a highlight.
I seen this lost video about women's wrestling today.
You said what?
Yo, women's wrestling video.
Oh, damn! I made that a while ago. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it one day. I got a lot of more stuff to say about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bro, they got Zelina out here whooping people with sandals, bro. When was the last time you seen that? Smacking folks with the chancla, bro.
she gave the chocolate to a random fan. I believe that was last week. And Corey is like, "What the hell is that?" She's like, "Well, the chocolate could be used as a weapon." She's like, "I know that, Cole. Well, what the hell? Why do you do that?" like,
Crazy.
I'm like, what?
I want one now. Shit.
Bro, you just go to Walmart.
If I got
No, I want
if
Zelina
I
to
got
give it to
handed,
me.
I want Zelina to give me it.
I might melt if she gives it to me, bro.
That's crazy.
Like if I was just sitting like, ramp side and and Zelina just walks up to me and hands me a flip flop, I'd be like, "Oh my god, Zelina, thank you."
I'll have the most internal scream moment I've ever had.
That's crazy, bro. Bro, like I said, literally,
Like,
Walmart is right up the street, bro. Y'all can go get a chancla for
Nah, man.
like $15 a pair.
No, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
Nah.
It's not the same. It's
Nah.
not the same, dude. It's not the same. Chanclas
Not the
and
same.
flip flops are. It's not the same. Chanclas and flip flops, they're totally different things. Totally different
Oh,
things.
Jesus.
One is in Spanish, one is in
They're
English.
most likely not. I honestly, they're. Yes.
One is in Spanish and one
Yes.
is in English. That's the difference. One is in
Kinda.
Spanish and one is in English. All right, cool.
Yes, I mean
We'll
that
go with
is
that.
kind of the deal.
We will go with that.
I mean, am I right or am I wrong? Those are two totally different things. A
It's the
Spanish word and
same
an English
thing,
word.
Phil. It's just oh my god.
Spanish and
It's the
English,
same.
not the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just
Spanish and
her
English,
saying
not the
it in
same thing.
Spanish.
I mean, shit.
See, Nate just doesn't
And
understand like Loff and I
this
do. It's
podcast
okay.
is
It's okay.
this podcast is brought to you by Babbel. Sign up for your free trial today.
Oh, man. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, what else did we have here? The whole thing happened between Jimmy Uso, AJ Styles, saying, "Hey, look, I don't like that you disrespecting Michin." And then Jimmy is like, "Michin, I don't even know who that was." It's like, "No, you do. You do. And if you ever get up in her face again," and then all of a sudden Solo comes out of nowhere, attacks him. And then this is where the whole thing happened, where it's like, "All right, you're out of the bloodline when we say you are." And then that was it. I was like, "What?" What?
That shit
Okay.
was goofy as hell.
So there's that. Kathy Kelly is backstage with AJ Styles. He's holding his neck, and he says the Bloodline think they just run everywhere they go. They don't. AJ says that he wants Solo tonight. In comes the OC, Anderson, Gallows, and Michin, and they tell him, "Just don't get involved, bro. What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "No, nah, I gotta get involved. They think they run this place. They don't." Michin disagreed with the rest of the OC and said, "No, I agree with AJ. He's got to take care of this." He looks at them and says, "They got to remember that this is the house that AJ Styles built." And then he walked away.
Gang shit.
I was like, "Yeah, this is the AJ I like. This is the AJ I like." Now,
SmackDown Live.
Now, I'm asking you guys this question because, I mean, they're getting involved in Bloodline business. Are we setting up AJ and Roman again? Or not again, but for the first time in like 3 years? Or actually, no.
Unfortunately.
Maybe not even 3 years. Definitely more than that. Because the last time I think we saw AJ and Roman was like 2016.
That
It
was
was like
when
that
AJ
long
did.
ago. I think it was like
so.
Extreme Rules. I think it was like AJ's one of his first pay-per-views. I remember.
Yeah.
I think
I
it was Extreme Rules. Yeah, Roman was WWE champion at that point.
Yeah.
And it was AJ and Roman at Extreme Rules for the WWE title. But we haven't seen this match in forever, it seems like. So are we setting that up?
I wish we weren't. I don't want to see Roman wrestle anymore. I'm tired of it. Give a damn about a good match.
It's fair. It's fair.
I can promise I don't care about a good match. If AJ's gonna get speared 1, 2, 3, would you move on? Give a fuck.
One time to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just gonna do the spot again. They're gonna do the spot again like they did at Extreme Rules. I believe AJ was going for the phenomenal forearm, but he got caught in a spear. 1, 2, 3, done. That's exactly how that match ended, I believe.
And then I'm gonna have to hear Saw, and I don't want to hear Saw.
That's crazy.
I think it would be great considering, we haven't seen it in quite some time, but AJ's just gonna lose. And I don't like that.
Gonna get his ass beat at it.
So then we got to the good stuff with LA Knight and The Miz. And then I believe after that.
Yeah.
No, wait, no. After that, it was Sean Cena and Bayley. Jesus Christ. So yeah, LA Knight and The Miz happened. This was fucking great.
Man.
So Miz is out there. He says tomorrow night at Payback, LA Knight will be competing in the biggest match of his career. The fans chant for LA Knight. The Miz says it's not an insult, it's a fact. Everyone knows how easy it is for him to beat LA Knight on Monday Night Raw. He says LA Knight is not on his level. He is not half the star that he thinks he is, and he is not half the star he was 10 years ago. LA Knight's music hits, the crowd fucking went wild. And LA Knight gets into the ring. He says, "Let me talk to you." And the fans fucking erupted like I never heard him before. Guys, this dude is insane. All he has to do is just say, "Let me talk to you." Fucking hasn't even talked to us yet. And he's like this. So he says he is here. He says, "Here comes the Miz with the infamous dress-up time. To go down the line, he has done The Rock, John Cena, and now he's done LA Knight." Yeah. All three of those guys have something in common. Aside from the fact that the Miz is skinny and can't fill their clothes, but all three of the guys that Miz wants to be but can't. He says he brought himself out of the sewer to stand in the ring. He has lived in a roach infested. He has lived in roach infested apartments. He has missed buses and walked to go to work. He has cashed in checks at the payday loans place. Miz got to walk from a reality show, ride the elevator up to stardom. Meanwhile, he had to start from the bottom, and it's Miz that is not on his level. And I was like, okay. He kind of fumbled a little bit during the whole cashing in checks at like the payday loans place, but he got back in control and figured things out. But hey, going up against the Miz, it is what it is. So Miz says LA Knight has failed everywhere that he he's failed where he has been successful. He says LA Knight was on a reality show once, but he was the first one eliminated. It took 3 years to get to where he is. Movies, TV. He succeeds because he is a star. He being the Miz. LA Knight then tells The Miz that he succeeded because he took advantage of every advantage that he had, and trust me, I wouldn't blame you because I would do the same thing. But the star of your show wasn't you, it was your wife who carried that show
Yeah.
when you were carrying the bags that carried your little giblets.
Yeah. I was hyped. I was like,
I was
I
like,
freaking love Miz and
yes.
Mrs. Man. That's a great show. If y'all never seen that show, chat. If y'all never watched that show,
And
please watch that show. It's so good.
and then the fans started to chant tiny balls. So there you go. We're back with the tiny balls shit again. But hey, you know, it worked this time.
That's
um so LA Knight says that he wants him to send Maurice his regards because at Payback, when he sends her a broken husband, she is going to feel empty inside. But one call to him, and he can fix all of that real quick.
yeah.
Yeah. I
LA Knight's
was
going
like,
to fuck Maurice.
yes.
LA Knight is going to fuck Maurice. Yeah.
So Miz says that after all of these years of preparing promos, it paid off. These people love him and they relate to him because people are failures. They try, they fail, they settle for mediocrity, but LA Knight is different. When he loses, uh, uh, his hopes and dreams are crushed, setbacks, but he never gave up. And that gives him a chance to do something that these fans will never be able to do, and that is succeed. Unfortunately for him, he is going to up against a superstar. And this Saturday, he is not only his opponent, he is a human time traveler. When LA Knight loses this match, confidence, popularity, and his job, he will go back to the roach-infested apartment and cutting promos in the mirror like it is 2023. And I was like, that was good. That was really good by The Miz. This has honestly been the best thing that The Miz has done in quite some time. So everything about this has been great. Illinois says, of all the stupid things he said, there was one true thing, and that is that he doesn't quit. He doesn't know when to quit or how to quit. While Miz is living in the past, he lives in himself. He tells Miz his present is trash and his future is going to be worse. Because at Payback, he is going to get stomped out and he will learn in the presence and future whose game it is, with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah.
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 Miz goes for a right hand. LA Knight ducks it. He goes for a right hand for himself, but Miz with a punch to the throat, and he goes for a skull crushing finale and hits it. Miz tells LA Knight if he wants to talk about the future, this is his future. Miz throws the microphone and leaves the ring. Starts to walk back up the ramp, but LA Knight gets back up, attacks the Miz from behind. WWE officials came to break it up, and the Miz runs to the back. This was fucking perfect. In every sense of the word, man. I like everything about this was great. I was not sold on this at first. But ever since these two got on the microphone against each other, these two have sold me. And this is honestly, besides the World Heavyweight title match at Payback, this is the match I'm most looking forward to.
Absolutely. That's how you build a match in one night.
And they've done this for more than just one night. All the mic work
Good.
that they have done together have been great.
That's how you do that shit. That was picture perfect. I still think Miz is gonna win tomorrow, but either way, Absolutely fire. And nice getting
Now,
pay-per-view match.
I was actually going to ask you this. I was actually going to ask you that. Who do you got winning?
Probably Miz.
Probably Miz.
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. I want to see this continue. I don't want this to be a one-off.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be a one-off. So if the Miz wins here, Nate, I'm not going to be upset or shocked. I mean, LA Knight would have to win the overall feud here. He would have to get one over the Miz at one point.
Yeah.
But if Miz wins this first match against these two, I won't be mad at it.
How much legs does this feud have, though?
How much? Like, I would say 1 more month. I wouldn't want it to be too long. I'd say give these two like a good 2-month feud, and then that's it. So like this month for Payback, and then next month for Fastlane.
How long was the LA Knight and Bray feud?
I wouldn't give it too much longer. What was that? Sorry.
How long was the LA Knight and Bray feud?
It ended at Rumble.
Well, it ended at Rumble because that was the last we saw him.
So if we're doing Rumble to,
so it was about 2 months.
Yeah, I think it was about 2 months.
Yeah, because Bray came back in October, and then I think the feud just started in November or like early December. So about 2 months.
Yeah, I honestly think LA Knight was his first feud back, like first real feud, and then it ended in the Rumble. So it was about a 2-month feud up until the point where we didn't get a chance to see him again. So fucking wild to me, but yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't do like a Brock Lesnar and Cody thing with this. I'd give it 2 months max. Good to go.
Yeah. Get in, get out.
At least this has a reason. This is not Cody and Brock by any means. This has a reason. I mean, LA Knight definitely has to get the better of Miz at the end of it. But all I'm saying is that if Miz actually wins this thing, I'm not going to be shocked.
I'm only stuck. I don't know what more Knight and Miz can say to each other.
Yeah.
That's where I'm stuck at.
Your wife.
And that's fair. And that's fair.
I don't know.
Unless you suck.
Unless you do something that I've been asking him to do, but for obvious reasons, you can't. Make Maurice a big part of this storyline. Please.
Well, she was mentioned tonight. So
yes.
I mean, like if Maurice shows up and basically costs LA Knight the win, and that basically brings her back to TV with the Miz.
Bill, you're not with me on my, you're not on my brain level. Let me talk to you for a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about, that was part of what I was thinking, but
I'm talking about this, bro. I'm talking about Knight beating Miz tomorrow, and then Maurice doing exactly what Knight said. She like loses faith in her husband, and she starts hanging out with Knight, and then Miz has to fight back for it. And then you got 3 matches out of that. You got the first match, then you got the Miz get her back match, and then you got the third match. Then you can put LA Knight over.
So you're going to do a 3-month feud with this thing.
If you add Maurice to that, you got more power now. Because now Maurice, you don't have to talk much about LA Knight versus Miz. Now it's more to it because now Maurice is trying to figure out if she loves her husband or the new flavor of the month. Yeah.
You can do that because they definitely did add the flavor to that. And if you do that, you can do the 3-month feud. But, I we talk about the way that we book things, or that we would book things, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way that WWE would probably book it is that Marie shows up, helps her husband win at Payback. Then all of a sudden at Fastlane that next month, LA Knight gets the penultimate win, and that's how they end the feud with LA Knight being on top, having
I
a
really hope
2-month
they don't
thing
do that.
go about it.
They do that all the time. They do it all the time.
That's how WWE would work that. That's how WWE works.
That's what I'm
Obviously,
saying.
I love your
I need
story
them.
better. Obviously, I like your story better because it actually makes sense considering what they said tonight.
Yeah.
But WWE doesn't do that. And we know that. But we book in the way that we would book things, and then it makes a lot of sense in the way that we say it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm telling you right now, like seriously, and I'm just saying this in like a general sense here. And Nate, obviously, we talked like nonsense about the whole John Cena, um, superhero power, gimmick.
Right.
If we were in the boardroom and in the actual meeting of like when they're writing SmackDown and Raw, and we use what they present to us to make storylines from what we say on our show here and bring it to the boardroom when they're writing the show, they look at us like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? What are we talking about? You presented this to us last week.
Yeah.
Do it.
You did it. Like you
They
can't
look
just
at
show
us
me
really
something.
funny.
Yeah.
And they look at us like really funny. It's like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? You said, LA Knight just said that one call by Maurice and he can change her life basically in an instant.
Yeah.
Why not do that? It's like, but
You
no,
know
Phil,
how
that
hard
wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That doesn't make sense. It's like, yes,
the
it
LA Knight
does, because you said
the
it.
LA Knight fucking Marie storyline would be hard.
That
That would be
would
ridiculous.
work.
Because
But they'd
I would
look at
think you
us
could
like
say
we
like they're
have
going
3
too far.
heads.
Bro, you can't even say they're going too far because Miz and Maurice were
No.
damn near in that line with Cena and Nikki. What was that, 2017 when they were dressing up like them?
Yeah.
They were teetering that line too. So man,
And you
you can
can't say they're going too far when Bobby Lashley and Lana basically had live sex on TV in a vignette.
that could have worked, but they didn't want to do it. That could have worked. They had
That
some
was
cooking.
terrible, but it could have worked if they
What?
actually did something
Yeah.
right.
And then Liv popped up and was like, "No, I love her too." I was like, "Oh shit, oh good." Oh man,
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Liv and Lana were like lesbians for like 2 weeks, and then it just ended.
I was on board. I was on board for multiple reasons, but I was on board. I'm sorry. I was hyped when that storyline started.
And then we got introduced to Electra Lopez as Bobby's wife or something like
Woo!
that.
See, they were
I was like,
cooking. They had some. 2017 Raw just got a snap. I ain't gonna lie. They had some shit. 2018, 2017 Raw.
Remember when Chelsea Green was the therapist for
Oh
Brian
god.
and that story, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden he had an affair with the therapist.
oh god.
And Bria's like, nah.
When WWE gets in
I
their
was like,
affair
what?
bag, oh man. They don't miss when they get an affair storyline. They don't miss with that.
And
Every time they
Chelsea
get an
Green was the
affair going,
therapist, and I was like,
man.
They can't
Cena
say
and
they go
AJ
too
affair?
far because they've done some crazy shit in
Anytime
the
I'm telling you,
PG
Matt Hardy,
era.
bro, Matt Hardy and Lita, AJ and Cena, Shit, Dolph and Vicky and Big Show, that disgusting. Oh God, I hated that. But
Oh,
when freaking Vicky
oh,
kissed Big Show,
Dolph and AJ at that one point too. Like,
I think that's why I hate Dolph. I think that's why I still hate Dolph Ziggler.
yeah, it's
All,
fair.
all of my hatred towards wrestlers revolves around my love for AJ Lee. So I think that's why I hate most of these niggas.
Yeah.
Like Dolph, CM Punk, like fucking.
Basically, anybody that was involved with AJ Lee, except for Cena and Bryan, because those are like two of Lom's favorites, he hates.
Cena and Bryan are okay. Cena and Bryan.
So really, it's just Punk.
And Dolph. Dolph was worse than Punk was. Dolph was worse. Dolph and AJ were eating each other out every month at every Raw. They were eating each other's faces on every occasion. And Cena was just trying to ruin it. But the Punk was like...
You actually said CM Punk was better than one person at a time. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he wasn't all up on her. I was more mad at AJ if she was on his dick for some reason.
AJ was going around the world on the main roster, bro.
It just skipped me, huh?
Okay. Bruh,
she even went at Cody during the time in NXT.
Yeah. She started off with Cody that one. Yeah, she started off with freaking Cody.
And Primo, Hornswoggle.
Yeah, Primo, Hornswoggle.
She went with Primo, Hornswoggle, Kane.
Oh God, that Kane, that was a night. Going back
when
to
she leapt into Kane's arm like that, I'm like, fuck you.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I talked to people in school that next day, and we were like all jealous.
Like, what the fuck was that?
I was confused because I'm like, she got a new dude every single week. Like, who is she gonna be with this week? Like, last week she was with Dolph. This week she's with Bryan. Now next week she's with CM Punk. She kissed CM Punk through a table. Now she's with John Cena. Like what? Like what? No. What?
I wish I was a wrestler back then. They called me in the office. Hey man, you got an AJ Lee
Bailey.
What?
Be like, word?
I got what?
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm doing right now. Where we going? What we doing? Oh man.
Shotzi beat Bailey in the next match. Not too bad. Is what it is. But yeah, AJ, oh my god. Fuck you, Punk. Seriously, fuck you.
That's why
like F. Kyle Fletcher, F. CM Punk.
That's why I don't want to go to AEW, because the moment they try to call back to that feud, I'm gonna get really angry. The moment I see CM Punk and AJ interact like a married couple, I'm gonna get mad.
Well, it's a good thing that he's suspended, so I won't be able to see him in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He and Jack Perry are suspended from AEW, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm going to All Out in Chicago, and I'm happy that I already know there's going to be a whole bunch of CM Punk fans mad, but it is.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hijack that show, bro. Even though I will say, that Dynamite crowd on Wednesday in Chicago fucking sucked.
Oh yeah.
Now there weren't that many people in the building.
Yeah, I'm going to record entrances and stuff that's like interesting, but yeah, I'll definitely send it to y'all. Also,
now I believe
if y'all going to the one in Chicago and y'all see your boy, you know what I'm saying, say what's up.
Bet.
Yeah. I want to actually look up something real quick.
They would be surprised if I pop up in Chicago.
You said what?
They gonna be surprised. I just walk behind them in Chicago. Yo, bro.
If you walk up behind me in Chicago, bro, I will hug you.
Like, hey man, look.
Oh my god.
Section 108, where y'all going?
It's like,
bro.
Nate, I'm sorry, but that that was like the nicest threat I ever heard anybody say. He's
Bro,
like, bro,
Hug
if
you.
I see you walking behind
yeah,
me in Chicago, I will hug you.
bro. I said, oh my God. And then I'll probably start crying, bro.
You cry, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry. No, you were
And then,
crying.
and then my guy Joe would just look at us like, oh, what in the world is wrong with y'all? Like, bro, you don't understand. It's 2
Why
years
y'all
in the
crying?
making, going on 3.
Two
God dang
grown
it.
men just crying at each other.
You're like, bro, we finally
So,
did it.
What the fuck?
huh. I tried to find like the actual like ticket distribution of Dynamite's show last on Wednesday, but I couldn't find it. Either way, the Chicago crowd sucked, so hopefully you get a better crowd on Sunday. But we'll see. And then the main event, AJ versus Solo. Not a bad match between these two whatsoever. Solo won. AJ with the forearm, Solo distracts the referee as AJ goes for the phenomenal forearm, but Jimmy came out of nowhere, tripped up AJ, and he falls onto the mat. Solo then hit a Samoan spike. He goes for the cover 1, 2, 3, and got the win. Jimmy then gets into the ring, hugs Solo from behind, and Heyman stands there on the ring apron. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Solo is angry. He grabs Jimmy, about to go for a spike, and Heyman calls him off. He's like, no, Solo, don't. And he lets Jimmy go. And they walk out in the ring. Jimmy hits AJ with a super kick, followed by Jimmy doing the Uso splash, and then he does the one to signify that he's with the bloodline to end the show. And I'm like, what the fuck did we just see? Is he in the bloodline? Is he out of the bloodline? Because Solo said, you're not out of the bloodline until we say you are. Jimmy's trying to slide into the bloodline's DMs like nothing ever happened. And now we're just left confused. Because now it looks like we're just back at square one.
Yeah.
And I said this today before you came in, Loft. It's just every time when it comes to Bloodline story, it's rinse and repeat. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do the Bloodline story over the next, like, 6 months or so.
Yeah, I was
Because they're trying to hold this off until WrestleMania so we can get Jimmy versus Jay.
Yeah,
how much longer could this last?
I'm like, that was what you decided to do? That you just had Jimmy just turn back on, like, come on, man. You can't, come on, man.
And how does Roman feel about this? Because Roman's not even going to show up.
Yeah, we ain't gonna see Roman until what?
WrestleMania.
Until after Fastlane.
After Fastlane?
WrestleMania.
He's not even showing up for Fastlane.
Oh my goodness, bro.
From what I know, he is not advertised for basically anything until after Fastlane.
Oh boy.
So that's another month and a half without him.
We ain't gonna see him until the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Which makes no sense because you can't just not have him at Survivor Series.
You know we're getting the OC versus the Bloodline next week.
I wanted the Bloodline. I wanted the Bloodline 4-way as.
Man.
I wanted the Bloodline 4-way as Survivor Series, but that's obviously not happening now.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
We're gonna see
They
Luke
can't
Gallows
continue
versus
this for
Solo.
6 months. I'm sorry.
No, they're gonna do Doc versus Solo, and then Carl versus Jimmy, and then Jimmy versus Doc, and then Carl versus Solo, and then that'll be 4 weeks out the way right there. You know?
It's turning into Monday Night Raw.
Exactly. I was talking about this on stream.
Yeah.
We had 2 weeks
Yeah.
of non-bloodline main events. It was Edge and Sheamus, and then last week was Knight and Finn. In the third week, they're like, "Oh well, Solo's back. Let's put him in main event." Right. They started right back when they left off. Right back where they left off. They were doing so well. Edge and Sheamus was great.
I mean,
LA
I
Knight
mean,
and Finn was great. No, they just turned right back.
I don't mind Solo. I don't mind Solo. Solo's cool. I
Well,
mean, I know
yeah.
it's Bloodline, but Solo, he's cool.
But damn, you couldn't think of anything else to put in the main event?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know.
what they're thinking.
I don't think that WWE has the power within them to keep us invested for like the next 6 months to get to Mania between these two.
They don't call him
Roman's
never
not
cousin.
showing up. The elders aren't doing anything. It's not working.
Corey said it during the main event. He was like, they're just gonna call never cousin or nephew and then just do something like that. That's
And honestly, like you keep saying, well, the Bloodline story can never end. The Bloodline story can never end because they have like 5,000 cousins.
It's one of the few stories in wrestling history that can never fully end because it's family based, and the family never stops being a family. You can't like it's always a family, so the families grow forever.
They got like 5,000 cousins, so it's like
yeah, all they gotta do is call like Roman's like fucking cousin. His little cousin's probably 12, but 6'8", so it doesn't matter.
12 was 6'8". Oh my god, bro! It's crazy because kids are actually like growing like that, which amazes me. Because I'm like, they ain't had this
which
back
is
when I was
crazy.
in high school. Yeah, I'm like, they ain't had none of this back when I had high school. Now you look at, hey, how are you? 15? How tall are you? 7'2". Like what? And why your voice so deep?
I'm 15. What? No, you ain't. 47.
No, you ain't. You're like 35.
Jesus. Hell no, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna think of something, I guess. Next week is gonna be like, oh, does Jimmy really want to join? Is Jimmy really coming back? Roman's not gonna be there. Paul just gonna pretend to call him on the phone that he doesn't use. Like I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
And hold up,
it is what it is.
Why in the world? How in the world does Charlotte get back in the title picture that fast?
I
With a
fucking hate
snap
it.
of a finger.
She just ran back out and just interjected herself. I'm like, we didn't even get a buffer point yet. They just had the triple threat match. They just had it. They just did it. And now Charlotte just she's still stuck on EO. Man, Rick, come on, dog. Come on. Don't make it that obvious.
How come they didn't have Oscar first? Because Oscar was the one that lost the title.
I don't know where Oscar is even at.
I honestly thought what they were planning to do was Charlotte, Asuka, and Io for the title at Payback. I thought we were going to see another triple threat, but thank God we aren't. Now, it sucks that Io's not even defending her title at Payback, but I mean, I don't know. Now, people actually thought that Io Sky was actually scheduled to be at Payback. People were actually telling me, it's like, Phil, no, they cut this off the card. No, they didn't. Stop saying that people were cut. They weren't cut. This match was never even a thing. Stop saying that people were cut just so that they can say, oh yeah, they're treating the women's division wrong. Yes, they are treating the women's division wrong. But they weren't cut. The match was never a thing. Did you guys see a match made for Io Sky at Payback?
No.
Nope.
Then were they cut?
Well, of course not. I'm telling you, they would benefit. I still think they would benefit from an all-women show. %. I think they'll benefit from all.
Like another evolution, or like just an all women's show?
I mean, a weekly show, a weekly all women show,
like a weekly show. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Give like Mickey James and like fucking Lita just mad bread to just be creative and shit over there, and just put it on like Thursday. I don't know. Put it on at the same time as some of it. I don't know. Put it on fucking Saturdays. I don't know. But fuck, because the only one that knows what they're doing with the women's division in professional wrestling right now is Shawn Michaels and the dude who's running Impact. I forget his name.
Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, him. So no one else in wrestling is doing women's division right. So you might as well just I say put him in one spot, and you have no choice but to use them to it. Because now you have to fill up 2 hours of women's matches. And now you can't say, "Oh, there's not enough room," because there's only women on the roster. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that was ridiculous. She's gonna be back in the title picture. She's gonna be champion by Mania. I hope you guys know this.
Yeah, she's gonna be champion by freaking
next week.
Survivor Series.
She's gonna be champion before that. She's gonna be champion before Mania, but she will be champion walking into WrestleMania.
Survivor Series. Well, yeah, we got a one-on-one with Io and Charlotte. Wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to be Survivor Series. It's supposed to be Raw versus SmackDown. What are y'all doing?
They're not even like showing us who the rest is on that roster.
No.
I'm guessing that they're not with the way things going. I don't even care about Payback, but with the way things going, they're not even like planning on doing like brand versus brand anymore for like Survivor Series.
They don't know what they're doing for Survivor Series. We don't know if it's going to be War Games. We don't know if it's going to be brand versus brand. We don't know.
Hopefully they bring
last year when it was War. I believe War Games, like the first War Games was last year, right? When was the first War Games for Survivor Series?
Yeah, it was last year.
Triple H couldn't wait to say War Games was coming to Survivor Series. What's happening now?
No games.
We don't know.
No games.
No games.
No games. Like no series. There's just no series.
Just Survivor, but no series.
Survivor was a great show, by the way.
Yeah, it's still fantastic today.
It still is a great show. I just don't get a chance to watch it.
Vote Rock and Tribe. Tribe is
but yes. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Survivor Series. I don't know what the fuck they're doing really with anything. But I will say this real quick, and then I'm gonna have to, we're gonna get the hell out of here. If Kevin Patrick does not get the fuck off my commentary booth, I am gonna have a conniption. Shit. Seriously. A belly to belly is not a spinning solo.
He's killing me.
Yeah, Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Michael Cole and Corey Graves. Was that too much to ask? And Corey Graves is like, oh no, that's a belly to belly. Similar maneuver. But if the spinning solo did happen, I feel like this match would have ended. Corey, you're. I give you all the respect in the world, my man, because you're fucking carrying him. Well, both of you are. Michael Cole too, but he can't be on commentary, guys. I'm sorry.
At all.
I mean, what? Belly to belly. All right.
Just crazy.
I might be nitpicking, but honestly, I really don't care if that's nitpicking or not. It's just bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Guys, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be it for the SmackDown post show. A lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. But we did talk about a half hour. We did talk for a half hour about what Cena was doing. So
And AJ.
and yeah, the AJ conversation. So thank you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. I'll keep you guys updated tomorrow because Loff, I'm heading over to you tomorrow, so I don't know what's going to be happening.
Neither do I. Shit, we wild, bro.
If we want to do it live, we could. It just depends,
I can do that.
We'll see.
Y'all just do a live podcast at Dave and Buster's.
Be a loud ass podcast.
We're like, yeah, so we just got done
Yeah,
watching Payback, and somebody done dropped their beer back here. So Love, what do you think of the show? I think it was a fantastic film.
Oh shit! Now there's a fight at the bar.
Like the atmosphere was.
Welcome to Dave and Buster's.
How did you just went through the table? Oh my god!
Welcome to Dave and Buster's. Power cards.
Loff, question: do we know the special guest?
They may not have one this
Is
time.
there a special? Ah, damn it!
So
see, of course, Whenever I get to be there, right? Whenever I get to be there, there's no guest.
Hey,
there's no guessing game to say, oh yeah, there's this many things in a jar to get WrestleMania tickets. When I get there, there's not going to be anything like that. It's just going to be like, oh yeah, here, we'll just sit you in front of a TV. Nah.
Listen.
Nah.
You might get there and Jinder Mahal might be there. You be hype.
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal.
That's
the only thing that I wouldn't get excited about. This is theme song.
You gotta call Shanky too. Oh man, I'll take a picture.
Loff. You weren't here. But I was reading the first ever Superstar spectacle that they did back in like 2021.
Oh dear heavens.
Dude, thank God you weren't here for that. Because Nate, you were here for that. And that show fucking sucked.
Straight hot dog water. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh.
You want to hear it one more time?
They did it in a Thunderdome too. It was before the crowd. It was before the crowd.
It was in 2021. It was in 2021.
Yeah, they didn't. It is not televised.
And they actually aired it too.
Why.
They aired it on TV.
They aired it?
But this one they're not going to air. In 2021 they did air it, but in 2023 they're not going to.
Really?
It's fucking wild. But Finn Balor, here's the full card off. Finn Balor defeated Guru Raj.
Who the hell?
That's what I said. That's exactly what I was. I'm like, who?
Dillashaw Shanky. It's just Shanky.
Hey. Yeah.
Dillashaw, that's his first name.
Dillashaw. That's apparently what it was. So it was Shanky, Giant Zenzar, Rey Mysterio, and Ricochet defeated Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, King Corbin, and Shinsuke Nakamura in an 8-man tag.
Cesaro. Yeah.
Do you know who Giant Zenzar is?
Hell no.
Exactly.
Is there like a
AJ
picture of him?
Styles defeated Jeet Rama.
I remember that name.
I don't remember
His
anything.
name rings a bell to me. I don't know why. I may be completely
off. I'm looking him up now. Hold on.
Charlotte Flair and Serena Sandu defeated Bayley and Natalya.
Yeah.
And then the main event is the only thing I remember from the show. Drew McIntyre and Indus Sher and Veer and it's Veer and Sangha. But they had different names back then. It was Rinku and Sarav at the time. They defeated Jinder Mahal and the Bollywood Boys. And Samir and Sunil Singh. I remember that main event. That's the only thing I do remember from the show, but I do remember that. And it is kind of funny now knowing that Veer and Sangha are with Jinder Mahal. Just 2 years later.
Where have they even been at?
Oh, they're coming to Raw.
What do you mean they're coming to Raw? They already came. Pause.
Hey,
nah, but they're coming again.
They're coming again.
Yo.
I don't want to see them come again. They already came.
Yo.
Only once was first.
Yo.
It was okay. I don't need more coming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well,
you want more come, Nate? That's what you want?
Stop. Bro, I just want to go to sleep. I'm tired.
Oh, you want to go to sleep after the
I know, we're going to.
But I had a 3-day weekend, sir.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, they're coming to Raw again, so that's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the 2021 Superstar Spectacle. And then this one in 2023, we'll have to get ready because it's going to be John Cena and Seth Rollins versus Imperium's Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, that's a banger.
And then we'll have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defending their titles against Sangha and Veer of Indus Sher.
That's banger again. Oh, this might be WrestleMania. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, don't be surprised off if we have Indus Sher as your new tag team champions.
I wish they would do
something on a live event that they don't televise.
I'll be pissed.
Politics, bro. Politics. They're in India.
That'd be hilarious. We just don't know until Raw. Raw comes in. We're like, what the hell? Roman?
Oh, like when AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens for the United States Championship at Madison Square Garden in that live event.
No one knew.
No one knew, and then he just popped up. Like,
no one knew.
Like, what the heck is going on? How did he get? Did he steal it? Like, no,
how did that happen?
What?
That's how you start on SmackDown. The Great Khali music comes on, and he just has Roman's belt. You're like, what?
What the fuck?
What happened yesterday?
It's like we hoop and Nate. What happened? Duh.
That's funny.
I'm so glad that I don't watch that dude anymore.
What happened to him?
Yeah, he fell off or something. I don't know what happened to him.
Nah, he's good. He's good.
He's still alive. Okay.
He's still good. He's still alive. He's still kicking. He's still kicking. I don't know how. I actually talked to him once. I actually was able to talk to him one time in a in a TikTok live one year. Before I even knew you two, I was actually able to talk to him once with a mutual that I have like within that sports TikTok community. He's actually a very genuinely good dude.
Man, forget that, bro.
But yeah,
Dude, man.
he's obnoxious when it comes to the Ravens stuff.
New Ravens, what happened?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
and trust me, don't then Nate, you would hate his Twitch streams. Hate him.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm good on that. Yeah.
there's more of that for like 3 hours.
He's a good dude overall, but man, are his TikToks wild. All right, guys, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Have a good rest of the night. If anything else doesn't have to be said, I think we're gonna get out of here.
New album just dropped on the Love Not Famous page. If you ain't heard it already, go and check that out before I knock
Fucking
you out.
banger,
We
by
out
the
here,
way.
man.
I gotta check that out tomorrow.
We getting money, man.
I saw the premiere,
Album,
man. The
album
premiere was great.
It's
EP right
good.
now. I got 2 more EPs coming out, and then November 11th will be my first studio album, and it's the first project I've released since 2020, since quarantine. So I was nervous as fuck, but I'm very happy everyone liked it. Um, I got the multitude of text messages I got when I released the cover art was absolutely ridiculous, but you know that we just doing crazy shit now. So I mean, if you see the album with a beautiful woman on the cover, that you
Yeah.
better press play.
Like,
Gang shit.
oh, who is that? You will find out.
No,
What
it's
you
people who
looking
knew
for?
who it was who texted me.
Wait a
Me.
minute, bro. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on
Who
here?
is it? You know exactly who that is. What do you mean? Who is it?
What's going on here, Lofty? You got something to say?
What
What's
do you
going on?
want?
And then that's where you say, "Let my music express what's going on."
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do out here.
I ain't got nothing to say. Make the
Yeah,
great merch
dude,
as always.
it's
I'm not.
fucking great though. So go check it out.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to
Go
say.
ahead,
I'm
Nate.
not live streaming no more right now. You bums. For all the people that keep asking me, "Hey, Nate, you gonna live stream?" No, I'm focusing on life. I'm getting money. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. Got bills to pay. I'm focusing on life, and I'm enjoying wrestling shows by myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, gone somewhere. No disrespect. And
There you
also,
go.
I'm sleepy, so let's end this.
There you go. So, all right, guys. Have a good rest of the night. We'll keep you guys updated on anything that is going to be happening tomorrow. Um, I'll be en route to Philly, so I mean, we'll see what happens. Um, but it's going to be a very, very interesting process and situation because I've never actually been to a Dave and Buster's for a watch along like this before. So this is just going to be interesting in itself. Dave and Buster's NCT, they're great, but they don't do stuff like this. So this is going to be totally a new experience for me. Loft probably has been doing this for years, and I don't know.
Nah. Well, like I only did it like twice.
Nah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought I thought they done this. So,
I just wanted to go
did
to
they
that
only
fucking
start
wrestling show.
doing this because WrestleMania's in Philly?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then there
do
you
they
go.
be do they be like ID checking y'all like crazy?
No, not really.
No,
No.
bro. I swear, like, so we only got one in Milwaukee, and I swear they be changing the rules every single time I go up in there. It's crazy. I'm old enough, but I got like some friends that's like not old enough. So like I walk up in there. Yeah, you got
Oh,
to be
people
with a
get
parent.
carded.
Yeah, you got to be with a parent guardian. This how old? I'm like, okay, all right, y'all doing too much.
Oh, people get carded all the time.
Yeah, it sucks. I wish Milwaukee was as fun as Philly.
I'll admit, the only time I actually don't get carded is if I actually have some facial hair on my face.
Yeah,
But if I
about,
do,
yeah.
but if I don't, and I walk into like an establishment like that, I get carded.
I still get
But then
carded, and
again,
I
I'm
got
like
a
4'2".
whole freaking beard.
At least
I'm
you
Got
don't
a
not
have a
whole,
4'2",
got
but
a whole freaking mustache and beard, and hey, license, like, bro, I'm 27. And then that's when you
yeah, no.
stiff
I
arm
mean,
the license to
if
their
I
face.
have facial hair, I don't get carded. But if I shave it off, they'll like give it to me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see the card.
And it's always these
Not,
big dudes,
let
right?
me
It's
say,
always these
let
big
me
dudes.
see the
They're like,
card.
hey,
Yeah,
Give me the
and
it's always these,
I just shaved too, so yeah, it's probably gonna be bad.
it's always these big dudes. They're like, give me your card. I'm like, okay, here.
Well, why these big dudes working at Dave and Buster's, bro? Go to the Olympics. We need you.
That's Dave and Buster. They over there together.
That's
It's
crazy.
Dave and Buster.
You know what I'm saying?
They're brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, hey, yo,
They
Dave,
be in
what's
there.
up, Bust?
Bust. You sure
Buster.
this name no Bust?
I'm sleepy,
Bust.
bro. I'm
Buster.
tired. I'm sorry.
Let a grown man bust.
I'm falling asleep as we're talking. So,
Deontay doesn't have a Dave and Buster's in fucking Alabama, wherever the fuck he lives.
oh God,
Deontay live in
that,
Birmingham or some nut shit.
oh God,
That's
like
rough.
that's scary. Yeah, the South, that's scary.
Look at Deontay lives in Selma. That's why the
That
fuck
is rough.
that shit's crazy.
Absolutely rough. But guys, we're gonna get out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. And peace.
Yeah.